All right, we're live. So today's going to be a little bit different. We're not playing a Feed the Beast pack. We're not playing an All the Mods pack. We're actually playing the community pack that I'm building, or that we're building for my community. I'm going to get in here and I'm going to work a little bit more on it. My role is hopefully going to be mostly in the quest realm, but the pack is built and it's live on CurseForge right now. There's a couple things that we're going to add to it. And part of this playthrough is seeing what things we want to change and add. But just so everybody knows, the ultimate goal of this mod pack is to actually give you a free open environment to actually explore a kitchen sink pack without some of the restrictions that some of the other mod packs put on it. So the goal is not to nerf everything into the ground. That's really what we're going for here. Yo, what's up, Tiago? How's it going? How are you? So I'm excited for this. I'm really excited for this because it's like our first playthrough for it. It's like our first, like our go live. And what we're going to be doing is a building contest. So the server that we're going to be playing on is open and live for everybody. Different than the community playthroughs we've done in the past. Not everybody's going to be on the same team. So what I'd like to see is just some really cool builds posted in the Best MC Builds chat on Discord. Yo, what's up, Cryptex? How's it going? And then at the end of the week, what we're going to do is just go through it and do a stream where we just look at what everybody's built on the server. And then this also gives us an opportunity to have a lot of people in here playing the server, playing the pack, and then giving us feedback on what they'd like to see changed. Yes, it's a custom mod pack. It's exactly what it is, Dylan. So again, the goal for this pack is to have an actual kitchen sink pack that isn't nerfed into the ground so that people can test out whatever intercompatibility between mods that they want to. Yo, what's up, Elder? How's it going? Forgot to change my stuff on Twitch. Let me do this. We're just gonna copy the whole thing. Copy that. Paste it right there. Then done. Perfect. That's the end game goal for the pack. So the end game goal for the pack is the creative vending card, the creative vending machine card for functional drawers, which will effectively allow you to have infinite items, right? So it's those creative items that usually you get for most packs. We're still working on building that quest line for that, but that's going to be the ultimate goal. So very similar to how like all the mods, once you get the stars, you can start getting the creative items. It'll be very similar to that. But again, the quest lines and crafting recipes for some of those things are still in development. So keep that in mind. As of right now, though, the pack itself is built. It's some of the more the polishing stuff, some of the fine touches that we need to revisit and start working on. And there's been a couple things that we've already noticed that we're going to need to do. Wireless charging, we need something for that. And then the potion pylons I really like and want in the pack, and so we're going to add those in the next update for sure. So, and again, the point of this is to get y'all's feedback for what you would actually want out of a good kitchen sink pack, right? And a lot of the feedback for what we're doing in the pack is coming from me because I played through some of the All the Mods packs and the Feed the Beast packs, and I've seen a lot of it, right? So that's what we're working for. This is dope. Just download it and check it out. Might hop on and play today. Is there a community server up yet? Yes, there is a community server. The info's in the Discord in the same place as all of the other server info. Greg Tech Star Path? No. We don't even have MI. We're not even adding modern industrialization to this because we don't want to have to mess with that, right? The point is for it to be fun. And so if there's a mod that I feel like is too grindy with not enough benefit, then we're not including it, right? So like, the mechanism stuff can be a little bit grindy at times, especially if you're new and you don't know it. But you get some cool stuff out of it. The difference with the like MI is, I mean, if you've got apotheosis, then the sword and the armor is pointless. So the paradox machine is unnerfed, potentially. I haven't checked it out yet. We'll have to see. The recipe for the creative vending. Oh, it's TTS. I'm just going to let you say it then. I'll let it go. Assuming it does. Yo, what's up, Mick? How's it going? Okay. It's mainly a blacklist. Yeah, exactly. And so I'm hoping not to put too many things, if anything, on it.
The recipe for the creative vending upgrade is gonna require all creative items and a lot of mechanism extra stuff.
Exactly. So the end goal is going to be difficult. Like we want it to be challenging. We're not trying to make a super easy pack, but what we want to do is not have a set progression that you must follow in order to beat the pack, right? We're trying to give the freedom back to the people. That's the goal. Sweet dude running on a little sleep from Cryptech stream, but all good. That's funny. I'm gonna sleep real quick so it gets rid of the rain. So for those interested, there is a community server set up for this. It is in the Discord under server info, and you guys are more than welcome to join. We would love to have you in here. Like I talked about, we're going to be doing a community playthrough. I am going to be changing that game rule. Sleep player sleeping percentage. I think I tend to set that to 5. Okay, so how do I... Why is it not letting me... Oh, there it goes. But yeah, that's the plan. That's what we're trying to get to. All right, that gets rid of the rain. I don't know what that is, but it looks sick. So we've kind of already... We got in here, basically. And then we looted this one building, and that's all I've done so far. Just to give y'all an idea of why some things have been done, but not a lot. I'm going to grab a pickaxe real quick. Put the rest of that back in there so he doesn't think I'm stealing his stuff. So like I said, this is not going to be like one of the community playthroughs that we've done before where everybody's on the same team. And that's mostly because it's a little too hectic. Do we have... So what's the meta for tools in this pack? Just dire things? Most likely just dire things, especially at the beginning. Oh, it's control? Oh, it is control. Okay, so we're gonna change some keybinds real quick. All to mine. Change that to this. And then I think that should probably be all for now, at least, that I need. Beautiful. Does the mod have any theme to it? Kind of. What do you mean by theme? Like it's going to be a kitchen sink pack. That's what we're going for. We're trying to take all of the good things from some of the other kitchen sink packs and combine it all into one playthrough or one pack that you don't have to worry about getting like your automations broken or nerfed by changes. That's the point. So are you running as different teams, John? Yes, that's the plan. The plan is to run as different teams. So the modded wizards in Discord, we're all going to be on one team. And then anybody else who wants to create a team and build and play, go for it. Like I said, we're going to be doing a build competition kind of, where at the end of the week, I'm going to go through and different people's bases on the server. We're going to be doing tours. So you guys can show me what you built. And if there's enough interest in that, what I'll probably do is hop into Discord and have like people showcase their builds if they want to, because I think that'd be a lot of fun. We got the JohnHall community pack before GTA 6. Did you ever check out Little Tiles mod, John? I did not. I might have to do that. Goodness. What hour is it for you? Because it's 9 in the evening here. It is noon here. It is a smack dab in the middle of my Saturday. Where can I find the pack? Can everyone play? Yes, everyone can play. The pack is on CurseForge, and there's a server set up, and all the information for that's in the Discord. If you're looking for the Discord, it's !Discord. Is the server on 1.0.1? Yes, it is. That is what the server is on. That's what my pack is on. Is there a quest book yet? Yeah, it kind of exists. There are some very basic quests in here for some of the first things you're going to do, like setting spawn, setting your home, RTPing. Some of those basic things are set up in a quest book. So kind of, but there's a lot of work that I'm going to try to do on actually developing that. So that's the plan. About to play this and watch college football? Heck yeah. For now, it's kitchen sink mod pack since I'm basically developing it alone. It'll take me a while to update the mod pack in a way where it starts to have an actual goal. Yeah, exactly. So I'm just kind of collecting some wood for now to start doing something. I think really what I want to do is start actually working towards a like a computerized storage system, maybe an ME system. Day one. Who would have thought? The thing, Tortzen, you should be able to join because it shouldn't. It's not a server that I'm hosting. Download your pack. Hope to see some of there in the heck yeah. That's where we are right now. So you'll definitely see me. PT and I are both on here. Dude, he got around me quick. I can't seem to get it working on. So we had one person join. A2 was always the goal for the first day. Exactly. What errors are y'all getting? ATM 10. No, this is a whole brand new mod pack. I'm really curious to see what all mods you added. Heck yeah. He's being errors saying that the NeoForge version was wrong. I'm reinstalling to see if it fixes it. Okay. I hope it fixes it. It should. I mean, I can double check real quick. Oh, PT claimed it. PT, invite me if you're going to claim it. Actually, I think I can player team. I can't join it yet. Let me go check. You already did? Did I just not see it? My team. I don't see an invite. There it is. Enter, accept. Okay, sweet. So now I can open doors. Thank you. Is the quest book done? The quest book is not done yet. No. We are there's going to be a lot more work on it. Is your mod pack available for download? Yes, it is, Ban PT. For claiming the base. Let me double check CurseForge real quick. So there's a decent, so we updated it this morning. So there's a decent chance that whatever the newest version is, which is 1.0.1, may not have been pushed out to other ones. Yo, what up, Big Jim? How's it going? Welcome in. But at least it's kind of working. To a certain extent. No more locked doors. Oh, dude, that gets dark. There's
Lex Unam says, Mood Wizards, suddenly we're cows.
Where is performance? Oh, it's already on bright and I still... Jeez. Get me back up to the top. We ought to add like iris or some of the shaders in to make it look pretty. What is this? This is a brand new mod pack. We are starting the JohnHall community mod pack. Oh, we already got me. Oh, thank you. Freesh. Sweet. Unfortunately, I need some torches. So we basically need 3 diamonds so that we can go find just enough Certus quartz to get us going on our starting ME system. I think that's our goal. Grab a little bit more coal so I can make more torches.
Lex Unam says, is better if John is the creator and admin of the team. BCSPT is not always online.
That's fair, but as long as he makes me an admin, it should be fine. Granted, I can't even get to the team. Oh, there it is. PT, would you make me an admin? 6 diamonds to go to the mining dimension. Oh, that's not bad. What was the question? You have quests? I'll play them for sure. We don't have quests. We got some very, very basic quests yet. But we're working on that. That is in the works. It is one of the things that I think I'm going to work on a lot. Is getting some actual decent quest lines in there so that we know how to progress. I think that's the plan. But I've never done it before, so it's going to probably take me a little bit to learn how to do that. So, but the plan is definitely to do it. Can I not jump off of spider webs? That's weird. I put 12 hours a day in on every server. That's crazy. He does though. Do you need any? Hey, if you want to help make quests, I am so down. We would love to have some help making quests.
MJ says, I know this is a long shot, but would you be looking for help developing the pack?
Absolutely, we would. Yeah. So PT is like the main dev for this. So shoot him a message on the Discord, in the Discord, and just let him know that you're interested in helping. And then he's got some stuff set up for how to actually move through. Dude, these spider webs are so annoying. I don't think I've ever been in this biome before, but that is actually the worst. But yeah, if anybody wants to help with being a dev, 100% I would love that. Especially if like you play modded Minecraft quite a bit, because there's a lot of things that I really enjoy about some of the kitchen sink packs, and there's a lot of things that I don't enjoy as much about some of the kitchen sink packs. And so like if we have a solid group of devs that like play and enjoy it, I think we can make a really, really good pack that a lot of people would have fun in. So that's kind of what I'm going for here. I don't know why I really thought I was going to get down farther in this cave, but it did not go nearly as far down as I thought it would. I really didn't want to have to dig down more. Okay. Mining tunnel. Goes down like 2 blocks. Did I find... Is that... Did y'all see what dropped there?
Lex Unam says,
it's like one of
just
2
don't be
things.
like ADN team.
Exactly. We're not nerfing things. Welcome in. I gotta know what those bricks were from. And there goes my pickaxe. I didn't bring any wood with me. And I didn't set home. PT, are you at home? PPA. Nerfs are weak-minded devs. Sweet. Let me set home here. Set home. Oh, it's all caps. Get home. Beautiful. Need a little bit of wood. I got a lot of reading to do. Okay. Do we have a craft? We do have a crafting table. Okay, so in that case, really what I want to do is make some more iron so I can get some more pickaxes, I think. Anyone has any good tips on a good beginner mod pack? I mean, I feel like All About 10 is a good... oh, thank you. A good beginner mod pack. Streamer benefits right there. Because you can kind of just play vanilla if you want to, and then if you want to go do other things, you can. That's kind of what we're going for here, too. Who did I send a message to on Discord? PT Crossfire. He is one of the people that is under the Modded Wizards section in Discord.
Mod pack?
Yeah, that's the thing. And it really depends on your experience, what that is, if that makes any sense. Do we have crafting table on a stick in here? Hopefully we do. I don't know if we do, though. We do not. That's okay. Best mod pack for everyone. Yeah, exactly. PT gets it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this armor and we're going to throw it back on the dudes behind me. That way it's not taking up extra space. And then... it also gets it out of that chest. I think that was all of it. Perfect. All right, a couple pickaxes. I don't really care about keeping that. I'm gonna keep some food on me. Oh, even better. Give me that back. Could probably just shift click it in and it'll go. Sweet. So then do I have to assign? I think I have to assign a keybind to it. Options, controls, keybinds, a stick, crafting table on a stick, not bound, set that to C. Done. Now if I do this, sweet, excellent. Okay. Yo, what's up, man? Bushki, how's it going? How are you? Did I get torches? I need more torches. Well, I got 26. That's enough for now. Sorry if this is a personal question, but do you get money from the pack being on CurseForge? I want to help support financially the pack. in the time that you put into making it any way I can. I don't know. There is a donation page on CurseForge for it, but other than that, I think you get paid some for the ads, but I think that is after a really long time. PT could probably answer that question better. PT about to get 50,000 messages about joining the dev team. Hey, again, the more people we have to help, the better the pack is. So I think that's great to the point where I don't mind actually like fielding those questions in any way that I can help with. You know, like, good man, how you doing? I'm doing really good, man. It's been a good day. We're hanging out. We're finally launching the pack we've been working on for like a month now.
You can always donate here to YouTube.
That's true. There are options like that as well. But I do think I know there is some way to monetize it on CurseForge, but I'm not sure what that is or at what point that kicks in, because there's always some sort of like, if you get 4 downloads on a pack, they're not going to pay you out 2 cents, right? But I'm not sure what else works or how else that happens. This is again this is my first pack, and I'm trying to help with what time I have, but I don't have a ton of it.
Parasite says, "Did you make your mod
shapeless?" Yeah. So PT is the one that's helping it. Using Cube.js for customization. Yes, we are using Cube.js. I do know that. And yes, Parasite, this is the mod pack. This is the one that we're making for us. Also, PT is in open chat in Discord if anybody wanted to go discuss that with him. He is there. I probably shouldn't have just thrown that out there, but he is. Okay, so I'm still dying to know what those blocks were that I mined up and why they were there, because it has not come back up yet. There it is. What is this? This is a question. Oh, it's it's like the military underground thing, right? I'm almost positive that's what this is. I don't even have a sword. We should probably get one of those real quick. I think there's just a ton of spawners. There are just a ton of spawners in here, and I think these guys are way faster than normal too. Yeah, they are. I don't know if this is really something I want to tackle right now. The problem is I know there's a whole bunch of good loot in the chest, which is going to make it like quite enticing to just do it now, even if I may die. I don't know what all that redstone's for. The goal is just to find where the chests are and then see if we can yoink them. YOLO? I don't know. Yeah, the military bunker. Yeah, that's what this is. There's a couple, but those are just normal ones. Oh, it's going to be further that way.
Check in-game chat.
Check in-game chat. There is a donation button. Yes. We did fix spawn, I'm pretty sure. We reset it to somewhere else that wasn't like at the pillager outpost. At least I think we did. Is the pack installing just fine for you? I can't install. Yeah, it worked just fine for me. And we've got 7 people on, so I think it's working. Oh, you're getting pillagers still? They might have just run over to you. Try TPAing to somebody and getting yourself out of there. I really don't want to... Here's the thing, I could slash home. If I get into a sticky spot, I could always slash home. I'm going to let this guy run past me. Then we're dipping and we're taking off. After I eat. We're going to eat first. Oh, wait, what?
Says,
big brain, boys. Boys, big brain.
That makes you place blocks in weird angles.
Come on, get them all in there. You know what? We got a lot of them in there. We'll take that. Well, that was unfortunate. Wasn't really expecting a dead end there. Oh, I can't get up high enough. I think they can hit me. No, they can't. Thank goodness. Remove the mod that makes you place blocks at weird angle. PT is cheating. PT is cheating. That's fine. I made him opt so that he could fix stuff like the spawn location and stuff like that. I don't think this sword's going to do enough damage. I really don't. And I don't think I have what it's going to take to actually be here and do stuff. There's a decent chance we dip, we go home, we try to find diamonds elsewhere. One more. Got him. Alright, so, I mean, theoretically, if I could just... We do that. It's so hard to see. Let's go in here real quick. What negative 33. I mean, that's not bad. What, how do we show... Close out of that. I want to look at... So this is the edge of it. PT
Parasite
looks like he's already underground.
Did
Yeah.
you beat the Ender Dragon yet?
No, not yet. We just started. How can we join you? So you can join. There is a Discord. Exclamation Discord gets you there. There is, I don't know what the max claim chunks is. We can take a look at that. If you have any suggestions on what we could change there, feel free to drop that in the Discord as well. We should probably do. Problem good modded player, bad vanilla player. I think what we're going to do, as far as joining, the pack's on CurseForge, and you can join through there's a server link in the Discord.
Says, okay, he'll come to speedrun at JS.
Here comes speed. Yeah, heck yeah, do it. I support this. What is this? I've never seen a replica ore, but I'm going to get it. Shapeless. That's just uranium. Got some lava down here at the bottom. I was kind of hoping for a cave. Was that a diamond? No, it wasn't.
Seth says, are adding bees in the works?
Yes, we're gonna potentially. We're trying to look at whether or not we want to add bees or mystical agriculture. We definitely added gears, and we're gonna see. We're trying to make it balanced. And so right now, the reason we haven't is because there are singularities that you're gonna need to make for some of the more in-game items that we currently have set at 1,000 items each. So less items that you're gonna need to make some of the in-game stuff. So we're looking at trying to balance that. So potentially, but it's not added yet. But there are still ways to automate basically all of those beginner resources. Like we added Geors, and I think I said that earlier, but we did add the Geors mod. It allows you to duplicate items and ores from P2B Social Block 2. Nice, very cool. Add them both. I'm not opposed to adding them both. I think it would be fun, but again, we're trying to make sure it's not going to completely just like crash the game if we do that. By having too much. Where are the sticks going into separate spots? Make some more torches real quick. And not that that inherently would crash the game, but again, we're just trying to make it balanced. Like all yours, however, MA is not OP. Yeah, and especially if we were to nerf some of like the hydroponic bed stuff, which I kind of don't want to, but just make it not quite as fast, it would bring it back down to even. But again, that's what we're going for here. Honestly, this server's running really well for how many people we've got on it right now. And most likely for the amount of chunk loading people are doing, it seems to be running pretty remarkably well. Get in here, make myself some more sticks. I want to make a couple pickaxes actually. And then we just throw some of that on the ground. I'm looking for diamonds, just so everybody's on the same page. You want to nerf hydro beds, don't do high tier add-ons and soul sword. Yeah, exactly. The thing is though, some of those I wouldn't mind doing because it sort of teaches you how to use those mods, right?
Is not op, but it needs different mods to be op, like fertilizer or the iron collector. Ma alone is slow.
Yes, yep. You are correct. I was trying to get down here so that I could find some of the big caverns. There we go. We got some diamonds. Thank goodness. I don't want that. I want shapeless. 1 diamond. Oh boy, we're so lucky. Oh, I spoke too soon. I'm sorry. That was really sassy. PT, how many diamonds do you have? Do you even have any? Basically useless. Even better. Yeah. So shapeless. I want small tunnel. And then did I use all my torches already again? Does it not seem like I'm going through torches really? Oh, I just moved them. Cool. All right. I'm going to use some of these random blocks I've got on me to clear them out of my inventory a little bit. All right. Pretty good there. Keep going. Should have one more pickaxe. And then we got to go back. But we did at least get some diamonds, so then we just have to find a meteor. And then we can start working on getting our setup going. And I think the goal is going to be probably to get started on some mechanism stuff a little bit early. Because that'll help with some power generation stuff as well. Specifically, like if we do some windmills or something like that, we can get some pretty basic early game power going. And besides, it's my favorite power generation method anyway. You just spam windmills, right? Is this an open server? Yes, it is. You added Ortec. I think so. No, we don't have Ortec in here yet. But I do want to add it because I do like that one a lot. PT, what are your thoughts on Ortec? Add or no? How to join. There is a link or a URL, whatever. The server IP is in Discord under server info. And then the server pack itself is on CurseForge. Use the trash bin. I could get rid of a lot of stuff using the trash bin. You're right. That would clear up a lot of space. Give you loads of options for stuff like cheap netherite and stuff like. Got you. That would be fair. Yes, Draconic Evolution is here. And unlike the All the Mods packs, which you're going to see in a very soon to be released video, it can actually be automated in my pack, which is super nice. You can actually use SFM to automate it because we don't put NBT data on it directly after you craft it for all your tools and armors from Draconic Evolution. Yeah. One reason right there why it's better. It might just be one, but at least it's one. For those who don't know, for some reason, all the mods team has decided to put NBT data on all the Draconic Evolution stuff, like after crafting. So if you try to like recursively craft a pickaxe or something, you can't because AE2 will never see it go back into your system, which is super inconvenient. I always avoided Ortec until recently when I found out all the stuff it can do. It can do a lot. It's incredibly powerful. All right, we're gonna slash home real quick. We still just have our one chest. I don't really need all the stone. Let's just put all the other stuff that like might actually be useful in there. And then I've got those and these.
Lex Unam says, "Is weird seeing John place the wrong side of the wall."
It's weird seeing John place the wrong side of the wall. What am I doing? Is that from ATM? Isn't it from the base Draconic? So what we did in ours, at least, is we just added the base Draconic mod, right? And I don't know if PT may have made some adjustments to it, but I can tell you that the automation for SFM works in this pack. It does not work in all the mods 10 to the sky or all the mods 10 just base. Back, what did I lose? I don't know if you lost anything. Place torches. Yeah. Big Jim got me into it, to be fair. I just expanded on it. Nice. Yeah. Big Jim stuff is incredible. He makes some really good high quality videos. Okay, so pickaxes. No, mining dimension. Mining portal. Is that what we're looking for? Like, I don't know if y'all have watched any Big Jim stuff on the Civilist thing, but the whole concept of that is, first of all, just fascinating to me. And second of all, just so well thought out and done. Not even just to talk about his editing, which is like my favorite part. But yeah, if you guys haven't, definitely go watch some of Big Jim stuff. I need water real quick, and then we're going to run back down there. I know there's some lava down at the bottom. So we'll grab some lava, and then we're going to grab some... Nah. That's all just objective and justified.
Says, nobody talks about doing the game in peaceful.
That's true, Lex. I don't know if that makes it easier or harder. I really don't know. I mean, for some of the stuff, it definitely makes it harder, right? But, I don't know. Like for getting, like for some of the things you need, like Ender Dragon heads and stuff, or like capturing witches for the Ender IO stuff. I feel like that would be very interesting to see how it would even be done, you know? So our Minecraft mod packs generally open source. I know some of the ATM team's mods in Feed the Beast Evo. How do the financials work on that? I have no clue. PT, what are your thoughts? The SFM and other methods work. Yeah. He made sure that the SFM stuff and other things work on here. I'm new to mod packs, but I've already completed about 10 of them. However, I struggle with playing alone. Does anyone have a free spot on their team for me?
Lex,
yeah, y'all go ahead and make teams. Go for it.
The way to do HNN without killing the dragon is the only stuff where you need killing.
That's fair. Okay, interesting. The financials for mod packs. I have no idea how any of that works on CurseForge. There was a question on like, because I have seen it too, where some of like the assets that get uploaded to CurseForge are used in other mod packs, like the ATM stuff in Feed the Beast packs and so on and so forth. I didn't know how any of that works. I tweak SFM to let it work with MBT. Hey, can you do that? Is that a thing? Honestly, here's what we're gonna do. Let's do this. Duplicate channel. We want this to be called HCEU. Back. There's that. There is now a channel in Discord that everybody should be able to see. That is there for any suggestions you guys would have to the pack. Anything that you wish had compatibility or worked differently in like a Feed the Beast pack or an All the Mods pack, or in this pack, posted there, right? So that way we have like an idea of like what changes you guys would want made. And I'm not guaranteeing we're going to make all of them.
The free use agreement, if you credit them, it depends on the licenses the dev teams made and give to everyone. For example, you can say no monkeys allowed playing the pack. Interesting. Fascinating. That makes a lot of sense. I really thought there was some lava down here somewhere. Is there not? Let's just slash home real quick. And then let's go to the map again. I don't want that map. I want this map. There's like a lava pool somewhere handy. A lot of ducks. Anybody got a lava pool? Oh, there's lava right there. So, which direction is that? This way. Okay. We found, I think it's running lava though, so I think it's just going to be one block, which is going to kind of be really annoying, but that's okay. I have a pack published on there, which is put together by myself and a few others. It has like 40 downloads, which is mainly for our community server. Nice. That makes sense. So is there like, I don't know. I have no clue how bigger packs make any money on that. That's the only thing. Because I'm sure there has to be some sort of monetization for that, but I just have no clue how it works, right? The SFA mod itself doesn't support MBT. They're developing it, but it's still not ready. Got it. Okay. Oh, here we go. That'd be enough. Especially if I drop the water right there. And then break like 2 of these real quick. Nope. Ultimine shapeless. 21 of these. That should be all of that I need. And then I can make 1 more diamond pick, and then we should be in the mining dimension. Ads on the page, community support, etc. is mostly how they make money. Okay. Okay, so how about giving me those? PT is TPing to me. Welcome. How are you? That's garbage. Garbage. That's Garbo. All right, I'm just going to slash home. Unless you're gonna give me something. You got something for me? We're just gonna go home either way. I need one more stick. You're lagging, cannot break blocks. So I can still break and craft stuff. I have the diamonds too. I'm gonna put it right here. I think that's how you do it, right? Is this a different one? Oh, there it goes. It was just... There it is. All right. We're in the mining dimension now. Beautiful. Yeah, the old mining dimension's back. I need a stick. Makes a button. No, I don't like the gossip mod. Oh, where you can see what other people's doing. I love it. I think it's sick because then you can see if somebody's AFK or if somebody's crafting or if somebody took something of yours, you can see it in their inventory. I feel like it's sick. I love it. Maybe that's just me, though. I don't know. Okay. So, what if we just, like, started fresh from here and never went back? Thoughts? We throw down this. I don't have enough for a second chest. That's okay. I also didn't bring a sapling, so I have to go back. Bring enough of that. I don't have to. All right, give me a couple chests going here real quick. I'm just going to leave them as normal for now. Why didn't that connect? That should have connected. There it is. All right, we're here. Is it still that? Oh, sweet.
I love to suggest someone to make an item and watch the gears turn as I see them craft it.
That's funny. Lock your backpacks and then let people open your backpack. I just started playing ATM10. Your vids have been so helpful. Congrats on the pack. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Queen. That's so very kind. I really appreciate that. I'm glad that the videos for ATM10 were helpful. Very glad. It's why I make them. It's what I want to do. I want them to be helpful. I want people to like actually be able to learn things from them. So I'm very glad that you said that. And I'm very excited about this. Team barrel. Yeah, no. We should be using barrels eventually. But for now we're chilling. Oh, I didn't think about that. Inactive. Oh, I need something. Okay. We don't have very good stuff yet. So in that case, do we have like what kind of options do we have RF tools at RF? Oh, we do. So if I wanted to hypothetically just make myself, wow, we need power first. You gotta have power first. Yeah, I can't keep getting ahead of myself. And also, I really wanted to make the ME system. So we should probably do that first too. Do I see a meteor on the map? I don't yet. What I could do... How hard is it to make the charger? I don't think it's very hard from what I remember, but it does require some power still. Just iron and copper. Do we have any copper? I don't know if we did grab a little bit of that. Charger. Okay, so I got a charger now. Gonna throw it down here. Do we have like some basic generators? Like if I just wanted to throw like an iron generator or something.
Crossfire says,
yeah.
Please remind people to not build anything like bases or structures on the mining dimension cause it needs to be wiped every month or so to reduke.
Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know. How's the new pack going so far? It's going really good. Do you have meteors on the map first? I didn't see any on the map first. If barrels were slightly larger, I'd never use a chest again. I agree. When did you release or building the pack? We actually, so today is like the official release. It's been out for a little bit for testing and stuff. But it's ours, some add-ons. Okay. So, but no, it's going pretty well so far. We released it a couple weeks ago. Make the resistive heater. Resistive. Oh, okay. Is this? Oh, that's this guy. That's right. That's right. A hard energy tablet. So we're gonna need. Problem is, we need power for that. Actually, no. You probably just need redstone. Metallurgic infuser. This guy. I do need osmium, which I don't think I've got any of yet. Do we have any? I think I just need one for the metallurgic infuser. Let's snag some of these guys real quick. And then we'll head back down probably. Just redstone works on mechanism machine to produce a few. Yeah. The problem is in order to make the machine, I have to have the osmium, which I do not have yet. Pack downloaded. We'll have to check it out today. Heck yeah, go for it. I'm so glad people are excited about it. I have been pumped about this pack for such a very long time. And so to finally get to like, I mean, this is like probably more of an informal release day, but a release day nonetheless. It's super cool to finally have something with like my name on it out there that I think is really cool and I'm very proud of. Even though PT has done like all of the work for it. I don't know. I'm very excited about it and where it's going to go. So don't judge it too harshly based on the first released version. Like I said, there's still a lot of stuff that's underdeveloped, but we're getting there. And the more people that we get involved, the quicker that we can develop it and make it a better pack faster. Specifically in the questline part. And as far as like suggestions from other people on what we should do, we can get all those things done faster. So again, if you guys want to help out in any way, we would be more than happy to accept the help. Gas burning generator is not nerfed, correct? I don't think so. Why did you choose EMI as opposed to the others? That's going to be a question for PT. PT, thoughts on why we chose EMI versus the others? And then I should be able to craft this guy now, right? Oh, I still need 2 furnaces. Metallurgic infuser, redstone still. Got it. Okay, so I'm going to make 2 of these, I think. Now, let's make 1 for now. That's fine. And then that's going. We'll leave it be. Do I have to have an empty hand for that? I do. Then we're going to throw that down there. It's going to take redstone. We need to make the energy tablets, which I can't remember exactly what that was. Heater stored, so it does make power, which is what we want. Steel casing, I'm going to need some steel, 1 osmium for that, and then some glass. And then this is mostly just infused, which they did change to copper. Okay, so I'm going to throw 1 in there. You get 1 copper and 1 of those. Okay. Every time I open a chest, I lag or get kicked. That's unfortunate. EMI is more powerful. It has more customizations and features. Got it. There you go. That's why we're using it. I grab that, and then once this is done, actually, we're just gonna go put it in one of these. The flawless thirst quartz is the one that's infinite, right? Yes, that's correct. That's correct. That is the one that will never deteriorate, disintegrate, go down. One of those words. Something there's correct. I don't know what EMI stands for. That is a fantastic question. God. Grab the osmium. And then I do need the copper still. I think I needed at least 4. I like when you toss stuff in their inventory. I love it with teammates. There's that. 1, 2, 3. I think that should be correct. I should have 4 infused alloys after. So then the only thing is steel, which I think is mostly just coal and iron, right? If I remember correctly. If I take half of this. Nice.
Enough Minecraft items could be wrong. I think so. It's something like that. I think it's called EMI is Emily. Oh, interesting. I had no idea. Never used it before. No clue. So for that, we're going to be using these. I need 2 of them. So do that. One more. I need more gold and more redstone. Nope. Just give me some inventory space. Thank you. Do I have any more of either? I don't. All right. Got to find more gold and more redstone. Which there was probably some gold up in these chests up here that I didn't look in. Well, that's not expected. Let's jump upstairs and see if there's any gold up here. Maybe. It's going to be easier if I do that. I thought.
P Crossfire says, informative wisdom, Emmy it's they use on Greg Tech.
Oh, nice. Dude. Let me up. Why won't it let me up? There we go. All right. There wasn't any. Okay, cool. Cool. Fine. It's not like I tried really hard for that. Super flat. No. That's the mining dimension. Let me see. What does EMI stand for? It doesn't. It's not an acronym, or maybe it's an acronym without a meaning, or makes it more comfortable. Pick one on the list below. Make your own up.
I don't use Greg Tech. That's why I don't know it.
That's funny. Okay. I guess we're going to head down and get some more gold and some more redstone.
Seth says,
I think that's our plan.
I remember too many items had an enchanting feature. Felt like a boss with my cheated sharpness sword circa.
That's funny. So I'm hoping that I can get down here a little bit without going too far down. Yeah, and get some gold. Gold. So we need gold and redstone. For sure. But I don't want to have to mess with these guys. So I think we're just going to come back up here a little bit. Cut across. Ooh, hello there. And then make myself some torches because I once again find myself without any. I used to think EMI was just a more annoying version of JI, but after using it for a while, it's so much better with all the extra features it has. It's really useful. Heck yeah. Good to know. Raven's out for blood. What do you do?
Lex Unam says, they're killing each other savages.
I didn't know you were on one heart. That's so funny. Also, just so everybody's aware, just like any of my other servers, I'm not policing. I mean, like, at all. For better or worse, just consider it an anarchy server where I mean, within reason, right? Within reason, I'm not going to police because I don't want to have to. So I need 10 ingots, which should be pretty easy. We're going to make a couple. I've already got a couple furnaces. I'm pretty sure I picked up some tin as well. Just 2, it would seem. Do we have any others? I think there was this one. No, give me a second. /bag. There's some tin down here for sure. I think it's up a little bit though. Can I play with you guys? Absolutely. There's a server, and there's a whole bunch of different teams of different people. All that information is in the Discord under the server info for joining, and then the pack is in CurseForge if you search for JohnHall. Don't worry, John, I'm no teacher, so I run out of a... Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, I need one more block there. Hex has been out an hour and slaying has already commenced. Exactly. Dawn may not be policing, but I will be constantly searching for unfair players because I know all the exploits on this mod pack. Hey, that's fair. That's kind of annoying that I missed a block there. For CurseForge, yeah.
Seth says, is obsidian mining Minecraft labor allowed on the youngest anarchy server in Minecraft?
I'm sure that's a reference to something that I don't know. City and mining Minecraft labor. Did I say CurseForge wrong? I don't know. I might have. If I did, I'm sorry. Or just using CurseForge is funny. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Lex Unam says, so no ADN doing but watching the players.
Yeah. Exactly. 10. There we go. And then we throw all the extra crap that I don't want in there. All the random extra other things in here. We are going to need some tin, and then we need steel. So steel. Uh-oh. Catch back up. I'm playing single player, and the fact that it was released today, I'm very excited. I'm already a very good mod pack. Thanks, John and PT Crossfire. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Says, no stuff in mining dimension. John have all the stuff in mining dimension.
It's easier to build here. I will probably move it back to the overworld after. Or maybe I'll just let it get wiped away. Who knows? Who knows? I might do crazy things. You never know. Steel casing. So for steel, that's steel dust. Energized smelter. Blast. So steel dust is going to be made with enriched iron and coal. Enriched iron is normal iron with coal. So we just got to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think, is it 5? Is it 5? No, it's 4. So 4. We're going to try to do that real quick. I was a comment about the same. Good afternoon. What's up, Pastor Mike? How's it going? Day 1. What fun have I stumbled upon? We built a mod pack. There is a JohnHall community mod pack out now. It's still very early development. Don't judge it too harshly, but it is out. It does exist. So that's what we're playing through. This is day 1 of that.
Says, crazy things. Say no to what wifey ask. Wait, you said crazy, not too much.
Yep. No, I'm so excited for this. I was telling people earlier, I've been waiting a long time to actually get something out there, and I'm so excited that it is. So we should be able to take those and put it back here. And then all of that should be all the steel I need. Joe, you got some sand, PT? What do you got? You got some sand for me. If not, I'm just going to run back here real quick. And there's a beach like 2 feet away from our house.
Says, PT put the link to download the mod pack in general so we can pin it.
Oh, that's actually a really good idea. I wasn't even thinking about that. No. I'm going to get some sand. Don't you worry. I'll get the sand. Maybe. He says confidently as he runs to the beach and it's made of calcite and not sand. Perfect. Okay. Tricking a rock into thinking. But yeah, again, like I was saying earlier, the point of this pack is that we're going to do just a first playthrough to kind of figure out what all is in here, what things we want to change. We're going to take all of y'all's suggestions. We're going to make some adjustments so that we can keep making it better. And then ultimately what we want to do is have a pack that is really developed by everybody.
New pack smell.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm very excited for this. I think it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a ton of fun. And then we're also doing, like I was saying earlier, sort of like a build competition. What I want to do is have people either after a week post all of their builds that they got done within the week in the Best MC Builds channel, or do a stream where we go through and
Master, you should be able to pin stuff unless John broke the permits again.
No, he should be able to. You should be able to pin it. Yeah, the mod masters is basically the admins or the mods for the Discord. Like I was saying though, I want to do like a build competition where we can either go through and like walk through people's bases, what they built after a week of this, and then sort of see what's there. Get people giving me like home tours, like check out people's cribs, right? John breaking stuff never. Yeah, who would think of that? I would never do that. Why would I do that? That's funny. But I am so very, very excited about it. So yeah, build what you want. Build your best base, whatever you can get done. And at the end of a week, probably it might be next Saturday afternoon, depending on what's going on. The plan is to do like a walkthrough.
I call them mod masters instead of wizards is BCS. I can use the GIF. You can join the council, but you're not a master.
Yes. Yep. Okay, so theoretically, this should now make heat, right? Or does it need power to make heat? It needs power. What? What am I doing with the resistive heater? Why did I make a resistive heater? Why did you tell me to make a resistive heater? I'm so confused, PT. I thought I'm going to pull up an icicle and intentionally make the ugliest base possible. Please do. No. You can't write on the server info channel. That one's just me. Wait, can I join? Yes, anybody can join. Can you show the quest page? Yes, it's still very, very early on though. We just have basic quests right now for how to create a team. We've got one on, I go back to it. Useful commands for setting home an RTP. Some very beginning stuff for it. And then I'm going to try to go through and create some more quests for other things. That's going to be my job. It was the wrong machine. Heaters for thermal. It should be a generator. So it's a resistive generator that I need. Or a thermal generator. That maybe not it. The heat generator. You have me creating the wrong thing, man.
Crossfire says it's the heat generator. My bad. Wink
Yep.
with a frown.
Nope, that's the one. That's what we, and I think I have all the stuff for it. That's not even going to be a big deal at all. Yeah, I literally just need to grab some stone real quick. Grab the cobble, go back in here, move that. This guy, heat generator. Okay. Put him right there. What does this do? Then I throw some of this in here.
Says, I said put it on general, and PT want to put it on server info. Please follow instructions.
Be sassy to PT. MARB is not included. Not yet. Not yet. We're trying to figure out what all we want to do for power. So we haven't included either of those yet. Or for resource generation. The plan is to try to balance it out, but we do have G-ores because we definitely wanted to include those. I've just chopped down a bunch of logs earlier, so I'm just going to bring those, PT. After I break this one back down. Need to put as tag live work in progress. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, this generates lava? Interesting. Is that how it makes power? Also, that thing is burning stuff. Just use coal on the generator? Okay. What I'm looking for now is I want a compass. Which, if I remember correctly, is just iron and redstone, which I have. And then I want to throw the compass in there. And now I'm headed back to here. And I think it's, you have to follow the one in your inventory, right? I can't remember which one's actually correct. But I know one of them is. Also, I wish it told you the distance. But it does not. We should add a tag that it's a work in progress, but hopefully people will see that and get it. Or hopefully most people who are downloading it are watching the stream. That would be cool too. Wait, is there a crafting table on a stick? Yes, there is. It is different to make. And it's called crafting table on a stick from Actually Editions. I ran out of food. Follow the hotbar? Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I just wasn't quite sure. That makes sense. Yeah, so it's a little bit different. It's not the other one that most of us are used to. Also, I'm going to say it again. I think the server's holding up remarkably well for having so many people on it. I think it's holding up really well.
Is work in progress too. Each week adds new stuff.
That's fair. See, exactly. You get it. I don't know if any of y'all played like on the alpha releases of all the mods 10, but it was basically like this. It was just a whole bunch of mods thrown into a pack. that you could work through. And that was it. Hey, we got our first meteor. Unless somebody's already been here. In which case we didn't get our first meteor. Time to find out. Nope, nobody's been here. Perfect. We're just gonna ulti-mine the first one. Should be able to theoretically stand on top of this guy. But I can actually break the rest of those. I wish it let me see through the water so that I could tell what level they were. I don't want to place Skystone. We're just going to place Netherrack because I have it. Yo, what's up, Pastor Mike? Welcome in. There we go. Oh, we still got this one over here. Trying to get the water out of here so I can see what these guys are. Because if any of them are perfect, which I think that one might be, I don't really want to break them. That one's damaged. That one's flawed, damaged, chipped. Okay, so we're good. None of these are good enough to really worry about keeping all the way anyway, so we're just going to break them, bring them, and we'll place them down. All right. Slash home. No building in the mining dimension. John immediately is going to go to the mining dimension and build some more. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right, those are rocking and rolling. Oh, there's a fourth. Of course there was. 1, 2, 3 right there. Perfect. All right. So we've got all of that placed down. Is the gas burning generator nerfed in this pack? That's a PT question. PT, did we do anything with the gas burning generator? I don't know what nerfed it. I've never used it, even in an all the mods pack. Gas burning generator. That is what it says. Are the flawless craftable or must be found? I don't know. That's also a good question. I also don't usually care about that too much in even normal all the mods packs. Inventory sort option. So there is an inventory sort, or at least the middle click. Oh. Did everybody just get kicked? Or was it just me? You can build the mining dimension once it starts to impact the server. It needs to be wiped. Yeah, that's fair. Failed to connect. Let's run back over to the server real quick.
Lex Unom
Oh,
says,
nope, it crashed.
It's just the same as TDS, a lot of stuff that's just being added every week.
Right. Yeah, so, okay, the server's rebuilding, just FYI, just so everybody knows. They're not rebuilding, it's restarting. Charge, same as TTS, a lot of stuff being added. RP, yeah, it did crash. I can play with others because I don't have experience with creative things. Hey, that's okay. Yeah, there's a lot of other people on the server. You find yourself a team and play for sure. I guess you can't sort then. Yeah, exactly. Send you the logs. The logs. Files. Crash logs. That one. Right click. Download. Alrighty. And we're going to grab it from downloads. Go to Discord. PT. And happy birthday. All right, refresh. Good, we're back up.
The logs show nothing.
The logs show nothing. They probably won't. But PT wants to look through them. PT can look through them. I'm not going to say no to that. Helps someone with crafting items. The recipe. It should be back up now. Just FYI. Back to game. All right, now the question was, or slash.
Past Stars says, "Hey JohnHall, glad to catch another stream.
Yeah.
I'm still grinding on ATM, LOL."
Nice. Hey, that's fine. It rolled back. How far did it roll back? Not too far. Because I still have all this stuff made. And oh no, it jumped back pretty decent amount. Because I hadn't gotten to the meteor yet. On Prism, I can't launch. Okay, so there were some other people that were saying they were having issues with Prism as well.
Just an ASCII art text file that says blame Lex.
It did. It jumped back about a minute because I was almost to this when it jumped back, but I wasn't quite here. Oh no. But the world saved. Okay. Just my inventory didn't. So that is like... Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, good. Good, good, good. We're good. That could have been a lot worse. I was going to say, if all this stuff was gone, that would be so sad. Also, it's a lot of time. I got to go find another one. But now I don't even have to bother looking at them because I already know what they are. Okay. I wish someone would build a base for me. And everything for progress in ATM. That's funny. So what you can do, and what I've done is there's...
Stars says,
yeah.
Do you know how to automate energizing for power by chance?
Yes, I do. You have to use the advanced pattern providers and set the directions that the items are going to go in from, and then also match those settings on the Energizer. I did that in my last couple playthroughs. If you're curious, I was just going to say is that I have world downloads for basically everything, all the worlds that I've done so far. So if you wanted to, you can go check out how I did those things in those worlds for both All the Months Into the Sky and normal All the Months 10. Grab all 4 of these real quick. Place them back down like we had them. Break all this. I agree. I think we blame Lex for the crash, though. Whoever said that, I think that was Elysium. Yeah, that's a good point. Got it. Yeah. Max size without limits is 101, 101, 200. Was geez, that's huge. That's gigantic. Will be gone. It was close to gone. I'm very glad it wasn't gone. Several different ways falling. You can use imports and pattern providers or transfer labels or SFM. SFM is probably the easiest. The advanced pattern providers are always the way I go, though. Because I like it more. I think we're going to need to get an inscriber set up. So let's look at what it takes to make that. A couple pistons, copper and iron. It's not bad. Let me grab some more cobble real quick. No, if we had wood somewhere, yeah.
Important question.
Yes.
Is the flying allowed?
I don't know. That is an important question, and I honestly have no clue. Yo, what's up, Jake? How's it going? You got your first time one plus time B thanks to your video. Thanks so much, man. I'm glad. That's a game changer. The time one is awesome. It literally makes your game so much quicker. Your whole playthrough, you can just speed stuff up, and it's great. I love it. Don't even get into the conversion with Cryptex, conversation with Cryptex and Sai stuff. That's funny. Okay, so no, it did it again. What's the lag? Oh, we're back. Okay. Probably not. You might have to enable it from the server properties. I probably do. So I need pistons, 2 of these. But that's not hard to do. It would take a restart, so I'm not going to do it quite yet. But it's not bad. Now this heat generator, does it only push out power one direction? I assume. Go make a best clan in this game. I've seen kind of doing it in reverse. If somebody in my first bees makes it hard, but the rest of the bees will be breeze. Exactly. Exactly. It's not necessary yet since I haven't added the pylons. Got it. Okay, so for inscriber, we're just gonna set it here. It's not gonna get power, is it? No. You guys not pushing power to it, and it doesn't have side config, so I'm assuming it can only push out that one direction. Which is fine, just means we need to make another one. So we'll set that down there. And I'm gonna come back over here for heat generator. Heat generator. This guy, I need some iron in a furnace. There's my furnace. Do I have iron hopefully in a chest somewhere? We have a lot of it. We just haven't burned it. Make a few universal cables. Does that not take steel right off the bat? I guess I could do steel. That's a good point. Let me throw that in there real quick.
And then we could, so the universal cables take 2 steel and a redstone, right? Basic universe, yeah, 2 steel and a redstone. So I just need to make 2 steel real quick, which is going to take 2 of those, 3, 4 of those, and 4 redstone. Those are 10. That's not even iron. All right, we'll grab these 2. Iron, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Perfect. That should be enough. You need some cable. Yeah, it's cheaper. Okay. Well, we will do that then, which means I just have to break the charger and then run cables to both the other things. Should be, grand scheme of things, it should be pretty simple. I think I'm just going to move this guy to like here and then move this guy right next to it. And then swap that back over to here. JohnHall, can I make a bot for you? I'm a developer with 7 years experience. What kind of bot would you want to make? What are your thoughts on that? I will say we are looking for help developing quests and changes and stuff like that for the mod pack. So if you're interested in helping with that development at all, we would absolutely love it. I'm going to throw this with that and those, and then I need 2 steel right there. I could probably put most of that away, but that's fine. I just need to wait for these 2 to smelt, and then we will have our basic universal cables. What sort of this is it's a kitchen sink pack. Basically, our goal is to make it similar in the good ways to like a Feed the Beast pack or an All the Mods pack or something like that. But then also make it less restrictive. Like make it where you can actually test out and become creative with compatibilities between mods. And not nerf everything into the ground that you think is fun. That's the goal. All right, that's got power. Both of these have power. So now, I think we can actually start.
Says, ADN without the N.
Exactly that, yeah. I know I just dumped a whole bunch of extra random stuff in here that we probably didn't want in there, but this is going to be like my resource box for 2 minutes. I know we don't need an ME controller. We do need an ME drive. Yes. What? Are you mad at my organization? There. Wait, no. And still no. Resource box. Is that better? And we throw like food and stuff down in here. We got dimensional. Oh, dude, we're cooking. We're cooking. Have you thought about adding the skill point system that Feed the Beast Evolution had? I was thinking about that earlier because I think it would be cool to have, what's it called? Ultimine bigger than 64. So I think that would be very fun. Is that the mining dimension here? And yes, it is. Yeah, we made it to the mining dimension already. And we're going to work on setting up our ME system next. It might have crashed again. I don't think so. It looks like everything's still working. Still working for me. Everybody's still in. It's back. Okay. All right. So I've got all 4 of those. So I'm going to try to do this actually as basic as you can. So ME drive. I'm going to need 2 diamonds for that. The flux glass cables, which is flux crystals. That needs nether quartz. My PTL, I can serve it by teleporting to my dimension. Yeah, I did it too earlier. I'm going to make a nether portal real quick. One, 2. Why are we punching? Why? And then flint and steel. It's cozy in here. It is cozy in here. Why do... Okay, what's the difference? Walk me through why. Will this take you somewhere else? Because I can do it in the overworld. I don't mind doing it in the overworld. I don't know why we're being so picky about it. John, can you do me a favor and remove the attribute from your screen when opening inventory to make a chest? Oh, yeah. It doesn't work in the mining dimension. Got it. Well, that checks out.
And it might crash server again. Okay, so you're saying the attribute whenever opening inventory. Which thing? Oh, this guy, the attributes. There you go. Is that better?
Lex Unam says, PT said don't build stuff in the min dim. Stop building stuff in the min dim.
What if I want to? I'm gonna be a menace on my own Minecraft server. Apparently. On my own pack. 1, 2, 3. We light her up. Oh, well. That checks out. So all I really need is a couple nether quartz. Probably grab half a stack or something like that, and then we're gonna get out as quick as possible. Yeah, no problem. Also, if it lagged, that's on me. I can really see myself living in the mining dimension. It looks nice. I agree. Why would I spawn here? This is so unfortunate. No, this is unfortunate. I think that guy sees me. Oh yeah, that guy's. I don't even know what that guy is, but he aggroed on me. Okay, those guys are gonna be mad at me. That's fine. I can live with that. I've got some stuff to build with, and I saw. So it's right there. Oh, he's gonna knock me down. I might actually have to take care of these guys. Why can't I hit anybody? Okay, I might actually need some food too. There's some on the ground. Did I not bring any food? Oh, I did. Hold up. This is probably overkill, but we're gonna do it anyways. Perfect. Hello, sir.
P Crossfire says, if you want live on the mining dimension, then be my guest. Just don't complain it starts to lag and it needs to be wiped.
I mean, that's a fair point. All right. When did I get there? 17? A decent start. There's some up there. I think that's going to be easy to get. We'll go for the closed stuff first, though. Ooh. I don't know if that made y'all's heart drop, but it certainly did mine. I hate being in the nether without flight. It's literally my least favorite thing ever of all time. All right. Anyways, there we go. All right. I have this stuff. We've got the bucket of water that we need. I'm going to have to get some charged crystals built up real quick. And then some more redstone, I think, too.
John is an adult. If
8.
He wants his stuff wiped out is not PT fault.
This is true. This is a good point. I think we're just going to do 8. So put one more there. 8, 8. So I need to charge these up real quick. Wait till you forget about that spawn and then jump through the portal one day and get one shot. Yeah. See, I thought that guy was going to absolutely mess me up. That's why I didn't mess with him. That's why we just moved on, you know? And I'm willing to accept the consequences of my actions. I'll do that, you know? Okay, that guy's not charging. I am assuming because we are out of power. Indeed, indeed. I don't have any more coal. I mean, you care if I just throw logs in there? Does that matter? Whoa, you put a lot of something in there. Okay, so then I need to throw that, and that into the water. Let it do its thing. Perfect. And then you still need some quartz fibers as well. That's just going to take more glass, which I should have some of on me already. Because I knew that was going to happen. So there's quartz dust. Hopefully we have some dust. No, maybe not. Any? Oh, we got one. Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to put 3 through here. Well, it crashed again. All right, now we're going to download this one. It is restarting already, though, just so y'all know. It's set up with an auto restart so that if it does crash, it starts right back up. Can you only make another portal in the overworld? No, Twitch chat's not ignored. I'm sorry, Snoother. I just wasn't paying any attention. For better or worse, I wasn't looking at either chat. No, I don't know if you can only make it in the overworld, but PT, who is helping me develop this pack, specifically wanted me to make it in the overworld, so that's where I made it. Let's refresh here, make sure it's downloaded. Merry Christmas is number 2. And it looks like it's almost loaded back up. No, sorry about that. I just literally, I wasn't paying attention to anything. 50 is the max. That's just what I set it at for max. It's really arbitrary. It's just so that people can join whenever. It's probably going to roll back again. I wonder how far. Let's see. Hello, can you tell me about the pack and what the end goal is all about? Yeah, so the pack is, like we've been talking about earlier, the pack is to get a... Yo, thank you for the subscription, Snoother. I appreciate that. So very kind. We're trying to do a kitchen sink pack where people can just basically test out mods and do whatever they want within reason and not have to worry about it constantly being nerfed and stuff being changed all the time. So the point is to take what I've learned from all the mods and Feed the Beast and those kitchen sink packs and to make it into like a slightly less nerfed version of those. Okay, so do we get we got Fluke's crystals. Did we get these guys running in here? No. So it wasn't that bad. Okay. I'm going to keep those on me for now. And then I am going to throw, and I don't want all those in there. I want 3 of those in there. And then maybe some more power. I'm just going to take 16 of the coal and throw it in there. Keep this going. Okay, and do you have an in-craft like the All the Monster? We're working on that. The end-game item is going to be an item from, what's it called? Functional storage. Functional storage where it's called the vending machine upgrade. Basically, it gives you infinite items. That's the goal. In the chest. In gold, no monkeys allowed. Okay, we got that, and we'll take those. So now, theoretically, should be able to craft some of these. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing.
Is there a quest book?
There is, but it is incredibly underdeveloped right now. We are working on that. And that's something that I'm going to try to learn how to do so that we can add a lot more to it. But no, as far as like actually giving a quest line to follow, it's not super developed yet. So don't expect that too much. But it does exist. It is there, and it will be more developed as we continue to progress and update the mod pack. So I do need to get silicon going, which do we have? What's it called? Blend. So this does exist. Ooh, okay, so that is what we want to craft. So I need 2 coal. And then I need to come back to here and probably do like 2 or 3 of these. Does it not have everything? There it goes. And then that just needs to be smelted, I believe. Any reason you're on a super flat? Apparently we are in the mining dimension right now. I just went to the mining dimension because I thought it would be easier to build here. That's really it. That's the only reason. There's a decent series on YouTube about Cube.js, John. There's about 11 hours of stuff to watch Doors, etc. Ooh, that's exciting. That's very cool. I'll have to check that out. Make the item called Johnium. That would be super cool. What was the item to go to the mining dimension? It is this guy right here, a mining portal. So we've got silicon now. So let's go ahead and in here, add the silicon press and the silicon. I think we're going to need more power than what we've got. How hard are windmills to make? Wind generators is the same recipe as before. 2 energy tablets, basic control. Okay, so we're doing that. So that's going to be 5. I think the only problem is going to be redstone because we are dreadfully short on that. Infusing. So I've got 2 of them already, actually. Where's my copper? I don't have copper ingots. I do. Okay. Put that back up there. If I need 5, that means we go 3 through here.
Mom says, in ATM we can't create more ATM stars BCS. The SUS seed is broken, so until it updates or get fixed I can't do nothing. So
that's
the server
funny.
is dead to me.
Is there someone in this group that can make mods? If so, then I'd like to learn. I don't know. That's a great question, and it certainly would be worth throwing that out on Discord to see if anybody has anything for that. I guarantee there's some YouTube videos out there on it. I have a buddy of mine that makes some plugins, but not necessarily mods. Blah, blah, blah. Let me know. I can drop the link in Discord if anybody wants it. Yeah, I mean, if you want to throw that in the questions for John channel and just like tag me in it, I'll definitely go check that out. Got 5 of those. We had gold. We just need to smelt the gold. And then I need to run an osmium through to get this.
Crossfire says,
It's gonna take
I do
2.
know how to make mods, but that is way too much time consuming.
That's fair. Okay, so I just need more redstone. Okay. I guess I go back to the overworld. We head back down. We try to find some redstone. Because I think that's going to be our one limiting factor right now with power generation. I think as soon as I get this first wind generator hooked up, we're going to be solid for power for a while. And I won't have to worry about it. It's just getting to that point that may be a little bit rough and take some time. Like we should basically have, other than the redstone, both of those done. This will just take more redstone. Yeah, okay, no, we're basically there. And we've got the osmium we need too. I'll pick some more up if I see any. But redstone's really the only thing that we're going for here. Hardest part is making the textures, I think. I agree. Especially if you want to do it well. Like Ortec did it really well. And I guarantee that took them a lot of time to do. Those textures and animations are like top tier. Okay. I do want to see what's in those chests because there's a good chance there might be some gold or something in there that could actually be reasonably useful right now. I don't really want those. And I don't... Oh, I could actually hold those and that gives me something. That should give me the first world tier, right? Skip tutorial. That one's activated. Cool. Now we jump down in here. We try to find ourselves just a smidgen of some redstone. Would be so incredibly handy. I don't have more torches. That is gonna be unfortunate. There's no torches here. And there's no redstone close, so I'll do a /home so that I can grab. I think it's just planks that I need, really, right? Get some planks, throw them into some sticks real quick. I don't want to have to carry that guy around, but I'm gonna get picked back up anyways. It's fine. 16 torches, and then I can slash back. All right, now we run around.
P Crossfire says, For those who are making question and mentioning me, please calm down. I might be wise, but I'm not omnipotent, so I can only do thing at the time. Bye.
I will answer and help everyone after stream. Got it. That's funny. And there's no pressure there, PT. You don't have to answer all the questions. Okay, there's that. Again, the only single thing I need here. A little touch of some redstone. Sweet. 8 blocks of it. How much we get? That should be enough. That should be enough. Okay, so now we slash home. We are going to toss out that, move that up.
Lex Unam says, no mercy.
Go back to here.
Bombard PT with questions. Stop being lazy, PT.
That's funny. Okay, put some more coal in there. I gotta get rid of a lot of this stone that's in my inventory. And then I also need to find something to eat because I'm now moving slowly because I don't have food on me. Or I might just suffer. I think we opt for suffering here. It might be, yes, what is up? Oh, you threw me carrots. How very kind. Appreciate it a lot. I'm not any good at making textures. I'd make them all cutesy. Hey, that's fine, man. It's whatever you're trying to do. I'm gonna throw more coal in there, but that's only gonna run for so long. I do think we really need to get, I need to get some more power going here, which I think that's all the gold I need for this. So I got both of those. Basic control circuit. One of those. I throw 2 redstone in here and 1 in here. And then that should process that whole thing. Actually, I think it's the opposite. I think it's 1 in there. No. Is it just 1? Okay, cool. Very cool. So that's done. So I get in here, open this up, craft all that, wind generator. Boom! Power! So theoretically, that should be providing enough power just to keep stuff going now. I think. Let me see. Hey, I was hoping you'd help me because I'm playing Ultimate Mods 10. I'm having an issue with hydrofluoric acid. Mechanism tell me to use 100 buckets random. Yeah, no, it's just messed up. It is just messed up. What I did in All the Mods 10 to the Sky, there's some SFM code and some pictures in a walkthrough that Tortzen did for how to set it up to make an exact amount. I think it's 1,000 millibuckets a tick, something like that. So you can set your burn rate to exactly that. And that's what I would recommend doing. I could not figure out a way in All the Mods 10 to get it correct. I tried as hard as I could, and I just couldn't figure out the ratio in there. We need inventory sorting. Make sure you tag PT. Don't just ask the question. Yeah, absolutely. If I make Dreadful Dirt on ATM 10, will the mob drops gem and apothic gear? The gems and apothic gear are not about how the mobs spawn. It's about how they're killed. So if it counts as a player kill, then yes, it will. But in order for it to count as a player kill, you have to use something like a mob grinder or kill it yourself. Does that make sense? Hopefully that helps. There seems to be a homicidal vindicator on the loose. He's killed at least 3 times so far. Yeah, no, he's taken him out. I've seen that. He's absolutely taken him out, dude. And I think part of the problem was where spawn happened to be. It's right next to like a vindicator camp. What are you gonna do? Okay, silicon's done. Do we have any diamonds? That's a negatory. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna start working on the other stuff. Like the image drive, the only thing we have left and we need on that's evil. It kind of is. Did you drop me something? Somebody drop me something? Yo, Elysium's in! I just saw it. Did Elysium get invited to the party? My team. Does Elysium want to be invited to the party? I have invited him in case he wants to. Mob grinder works. So does clicker with a sword. Yeah, both of those work. Flash bet set spawn. You're not allowed to say that on stream, sir. What am I not allowed to say on stream? What did I miss? Oh! Hold up. I'm gonna... Sadness. You cannot handle the Elysium being on your team? Okay, that's fair. That's fine. That's okay. I'll accept this. I accept. So for the inscriber, I know we're also going to need some calculation presses. So I'm going to get like 5 of those going. And then once those are done, I'll get some logic presses. And then I'm also going to probably grab some diamonds here at some point so that we can get the engineering processors going, because those are going to be important. Why did we invite him again? But yeah, so far I'm really enjoying this. Other than the 2 crashes, other than the 2 times it's crashed, it's pretty good. Dude, Xavier's having a rough time in the Nether. I don't know if y'all have noticed that. The guy seems to be absolutely going through it. 5. Oh, I need to pull this out first, and then logic in, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. I cannot find my grave. That's unfortunate too. Oh, you're not in the Nether? How? Oh, so you're one of the, yeah, I got it. You're at one of the extra buildings, the flying ship. Yep. Those guys will give you wither too. It has a bunch of spawners in it, but there's some good loot there. There's some pretty good loot. Okay, once that one's done, I should be able to make 5 logics, 5 calculations, and then I don't remember if that is like completely enough of like all I need, but it should be pretty close. Like, I don't think it's extremely far off. I'm gonna throw the rest of the gold in there real quick. And then we just need a crafting terminal and a driver too, and then we can start actually utilizing A2. What power gen should I use in ATM Tim? It really depends on how far into the game you are. I tend to like the power generators of any type pretty early game. Might be alone in that fact, but they're pretty good. Pull those guys out. PT, how much would I have to pay for 2 diamonds? I know you said you had some diamonds earlier for the mining dimension portal thing. But so I would tend to, it's gonna crash a few more times. Yeah, it will, and that's okay. You don't have any? That's okay. No worries. No worries, we'll figure it out. I'm not too concerned about that. So I've got those and those. So engineering is the only one I don't have, and I need 2 of them for sure. Let me make, we're gonna need at least 1 item cell. We're gonna need, let's go for the crafting terminal next. Crafting. Terminal, that's the one. I don't know why it took me so long to find it. Crafting.
Just looked at the expanded pattern provider and my jaw hit the floor when I opened up the GUI. It's wild.
It is. It really is. Okay, so illuminated panels. Oh, I need glowstone dust as well. And quartz glass. Didn't think about that. Okay. Well. Uh-oh. It might crash. It might just wait. I don't know. Oh, it did work. Sweet. We got some glass. I don't have enough quartz dust yet, though. So let me hop in here. If it is it 4? It's, I can't remember if it's 4 dust or if it's 4 glass for each one of the these guys. 5 dust. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. That'll get me 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. That should give me 2 sets. Should have 8 glass, which should give me enough for the panel and hopefully some other stuff too. But it also means I have to go back into the Nether real quick because I need glowstone. I also really just need to empty my inventory out real quick and then grab some blocks that I can build up to glowstone with. I'm gonna do that for now. Just in case I don't make it back, because who knows. Get the builder running with a quarry card for some resources? Yeah, I should. That would be really good. It's not going to help with the glowstone I need right now, but we will set up the builder here first. I just want to have something for the resources to go into. That's really what I'm trying to do first. I don't know if that was just a crazy spawn. Uh-oh. No! Number 3. All right. So it's starting back up. We're gonna pull the crash log again because we might as well. Download. Then I'm just gonna watch and wait for it to be back up. What's my favorite biome to make a base in? Whatever the Biomes of Plenty one, or I think it's Biomes of Plenty, but it's purple.
Stop towards the server.
I'm sorry. It's not my fault. But I'm going to send that to PT real quick, just so he has it. I do kind of wonder if it's something to do with the mining dimension thing, because it seems like whenever I'm going back and forth between the mining dimension, it happens more. But I'm not sure. I can look through those two later to kind of see what's going on. There's a purple dimension. It's got purple trees in it and a lot of calcite in it. It's the dimension that I built my first base in on my first playthrough of All the Month 10. Absolutely love that thing. It is a beautiful. I rolled back a pretty decent ways there. All right, we're going to throw most of that stuff into here like we were talking about. And then I'm headed to the nether.
Says, for inventory sorting, just click on the your mouse wheel.
Yeah, middle mouse for the inventory sorting. But that's my favorite biome to make a base in. The one with purple trees and the calcite. Head through here. Oh, I didn't grab any blocks. Give me a sec. That was going to be bad. I do know where to go now, so that's a plus. All right. Four, five, six, seven. And then I don't have a magnet, but hopefully it doesn't go far. Perfect. All right. Now we slash home. We're going to jump back through here. And I should be able to make the illuminated panel, which should get me all the way up to there. As long as I get the quartz glass, I need iron and redstone back on me. So let me... Some of these things I really don't need. 6, 7. Gotta be the dumbest thing. I don't know. Have y'all actually heard that song? Just so y'all know, if y'all have heard that song, yeah, it's garbage. Like, I'm not a music hater of any genre. I don't like country. I don't. But I understand it. That song was garbage. Sorry, just my own personal opinion there. Had to throw that out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Assuming I don't have any anywhere else. Any there, any here? No, I think that's it. Okay. We jump back over to this. There's so much more life on YouTube compared to Twitch. There is. There's a lot more people. So I started, like when I really started streaming, I just streamed on YouTube. That was it. I didn't stream on Twitch at all. And I've just started streaming on Twitch, and my numbers have grown quite a bit on there. Like, to be fair, when I started, I was getting like 2 to 3 viewers on their stream. And now I'm averaging like, I don't know, 7 to 10 usually. But that is, how can I join you? There's information on that in the Discord. If you do ! Discord in chat, it'll send you there. And the server info and all that stuff's there. I think it was 8 because I had 2 before, but I don't think those 2 survived. So I think I need to do 2 more so that I get 10, and then I can make the extra glass, and that'll be used for the other stuff as well. Yeah, there are a lot more chatters on the YouTube side. So I'm looking for this one and that one and this one. Got to make some of this. Then make the bright illuminated panel, which we can use to here. So I need a flux dust and then a 2 flux dust. Okay. Why? I don't want to go to you. I'm working on stuff. What do you got? You got something for me? Can I join if I cracked MC? I don't think so. Probably not. And that's purely because of how FTB does their team stuff. It has to be like an actual authenticated account in order for it to work. I'm sorry. It's good loot. To be fair, the link in the Discord shows YouTube first. That's why it gets more population. That's fair.
First, that's why it gets more population.
That is fair. Okay, fine. Well, we got it. Ooh, actually, those are good. I'll take that. We got some gold. Ooh, feather falling's nice. I see thorns. I'm gonna bring that with me just cause. Actually, I think if I put it on my head, then that crosses off one of the ones I need to level up. Bring lapis too. Yeah, it's not bad loot. That's pretty good. Heck yeah. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, there's more. Take the Wilden Wing. Sure. I don't know what to take. What is the book? Rebounding 3. I hate that. Okay, we're gonna go slash back. Was there more redstone in there? I didn't see any redstone. I may have missed it, but I didn't see very much redstone if there was some in there. Do you have a mega torch nearby? I don't. That could be why. Oh, I see you're answering that question. Why Dreadful Dirt isn't spawning anything? I have tinted glass around the light levels are 0. It's probably light level of some sort, or a mega torch, or there's also a pylon that allows you to change what is allowed to spawn nearby and what is not. Something in there is probably causing issues. Okay, so I've got the 2 flux dust now. Theoretically, come in here. Do annihilation cores. I got to get some more empty space in my stuff. There's still too much here. Okay. And then we do the formation cores. And then we grab the crafting terminal, the ME terminal. And then I go find 4 planks real quick. 4. We make ourselves this. And now we've got our crafting terminal. Except we don't have a calculation processor. Did I put it away? Oh, I just hadn't made the calculation okay, so it went back to that. That checks out. Okay. I was like, I know I had those. I knew I did. I don't know how to mess with Railcraft. I have never messed with it before. I've done some stuff that you had to do for getting the Runic Enchanter to work in All the Mods 10 earlier, but I've never messed with it past that. All right, now we should be able to get this. Crafting terminal. We take one of our flux cables. We put it right. What is options, controls, keybinds, place on opposite side? That's the one. There we go. Now we just place that there. I'm not going to have any power because it really shouldn't be connected to that. But once I get a drive down here and we connect it to the drive, then we'll be good to go. And then eventually the plan is to remove those and move them over. Okay, so then drive and then item cells. So 1K, I'm pretty sure these are just logic processors. So if I wanted to make 10 of those, I'm just making 10 logic processors, which is going to take a little bit more. I've got 2 of them built already, 2 printed silicon left. 7, 8, and then a silicon printing press. We're going to let it work through all 8 of those. Then we're going to get all the rest of the stuff in there for it. 1K item storage cell component thingy.
That is a lot of Certus quartz. I will need to have 40. And I'm not going to, at least not yet. Probably not even close. Yeah, those are not growing very quickly. So what if we shot for something simpler like 5? I think it's still going to be too much Certus quartz, but that's close enough. Make sure to make the AE things cells. Oh, the ones that aren't like item limited.
Says, make sure to make the AE things cells.
This one. I don't. That's going to take netherite, which may take a while. A lot of netherite, yeah. So maybe at some point we can make those, but I think for the beginning, 5 1Ks shouldn't be bad. And we can always upgrade from that. The point is to get us something basic to store stuff in for now. Yeah, it is a thing. In this mod pack, at least, we have the disk drives, which have no item type limit. Which I love. Okay, so then we said 5 more. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to do 3 logic presses. Wait, you made a mod pack? I'll check it out. Yeah, we did. We made a mod pack. Also, hi, James. How's it going? Long time no see. And they go up to 256 million. Yeah, exactly. So there are some of those that can store a ridiculous amount of stuff. But yeah, we made a mod pack. It's still very early in development, but we're doing it. No twerk with the... Billy seems mad. Not really. We're gonna throw those in there, get the redstone in there. We'll get the last 3 logic processors. Then, good night, dude. From there, we're gonna try to make a whole bunch of the 1K cells. Or storage components, and then we're gonna try to make that into an actual drive, disk drive. So these guys are next. But I have to have my actual crafting terminal open for it. I can only make 2. I don't have enough Certus quartz crystals. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Yo, what up, Welshie? How's it going? How are you? How's your day? Okay. So we've got a lot of stuff worked out. I think the only thing I'm really missing, I need more Certus quartz crystals. That's a big one. And then I also need 2 diamonds. PT, you are so low. You literally have half a heart, my dude. All right, I'm gonna keep this chest as like my, hey, I'm just dumping stuff in here chest. So all of that's going in there for now. Should have the last 2 logic processors somewhere. I'm exploring and grabbing some food. Sounds good. Thought I had... Oh, no. We already made those 2 into 1K atom cells. Or storage components.
Says,
that's fine.
Do it. I know you want to do it. Punch PT.
How did Lex know? How did you know? You got an infinite ham? Heck yeah, that's awesome. All right. I'm going to grab some of the basic food we got from here. And then I don't know if this counts as like a rare one or not. I don't think it does. But I want to put it on anyways. So we got an uncommon helmet. That's the only one. I do have boots. I just didn't put them on. There are a bunch of barrels near my base, around 15. Jeez. Okay, I probably could just do that in the mining dimension, couldn't I? Look for diamonds. Right? And I feel like it's probably a better idea too. Mining tunnel. Here we go. I'm going to do shapeless on this because I think some of the clumps of stuff in here are a little bit bigger, it looks like. Or the veins, that's the word. Mining tunnel.
In the mining dimension? Do we really?
Lex Unam says, new game, every time John do not follow instructions like don't INE in the mining dimension, we drink water.
Where? Okay, no, you hid that. That's not on me. That's your fault. Maybe some basic growth excels and crystal resonant generators to grow Certus quartz. I could and should do that. That would be a very smart idea. For now, though, what I'm trying to do is solve the problem of diamond. Because I just need 2, and then I can make the ME drive. And then from there, I can throw the 2 1K storage cells that we have. Nah. It was hiding behind all the chests. You built a wall of I built a wall of chests in front of it. There was a wall of chests in front of it. Any way I spin this, it's still my fault. Bye for today. Need sleep. Sounds good, Pravin. It was good, or Praven. It was good to see you. Yeah, the goal is to solve the diamond problem, right? It was there before the chests. Nah. Who can really say it was there before? Yeah, no, you can't prove that. No, I'm kidding. You're probably right. It probably was. Again, like I was saying, any way I spin this, it's still my fault.
Lex Unam says, blame John.
Shapeless. We're gonna get all the coal real quick. And then we're just gonna head down. You said negative 35 and below, negative 45 and below. What are we looking for here for diamonds? I don't really know how far down I've got to go for this. I do know that I want all the redstone because we are dreadfully short on it. Just roll back the stream. Don't do that. No need to prove me wrong. There's no need. I'll admit it. It's my fault. I was blind, didn't notice, didn't look. Next time John leaving mining dimension with quantum armor max upgrades, maybe. Honestly, maybe. Depends on how much PT lets me actually build in here. Hey, what we were looking for? 5 blocks. Let's go. I wish. Welcome. Oh, hold up. You got some food? We got some food? Munchies. Heck yeah, dude. My guy. Thank you. Very kind. Okay, so we've got the diamonds we need. Certus quartz is now going to be the only thing. But with the diamonds we need, I should be able to just do this then. I need my presses though. We'll get all that up into here. And then I'm just, for the sake of doing it, I'm just going to dump a little bit of coal in there. And then I do need the engineering press. We'll throw that in there with 2 of those. Let it work through it. I'm going to need some redstone. The printed silicon. The 2 1K drives. I'll need the glass and the flux glass. Certus quartz, the quartz dust. I'm going to grab most of that stuff to try and make sure that we're able to make the 2 1K drives, because I still have to make, I think it takes copper too to make the housings. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's something like that. All right, so I've got those 2. Let's make the ME drive real quick. Drive. This guy.
Seth says, the what glass, John?
Yeah, I know. I heard it too. We're here. Definitely was not what I was trying to say. All right, I need... Ooh, okay. Iron. Where did we put the iron? There's the iron. And what was it? We needed redstone, right? Did I not just pick up a bunch of redstone? Did I? Y'all saw me pick up a bunch of redstone, right? Oh, it's all in here. That makes sense.
And then the glass cable. We need that stuff. Oh, thank you. See, I did have it. I just put it somewhere. I'm sorry. You didn't have to give it to me. Then we fill that up. We've got this guy. We'll throw it right here. And then I will need to connect a cable to it. Like that. And then, oh, I got diamonds. We're good. I need to make 1K item sell, or just the item sell storage thing. This thing, but just this guy, the housing. That should be... I should, on me, have all those things, right? One of those. Can I make 2 of them? Sure can, which means I have to put those in there with this. We make them both. We throw both of those things into here. How is that out of power? This guy needs power, so I need to grab the cables and plug it into the drive. No, it needs an energy acceptor, right? And I need to make either an energy acceptor or an ME, whatever. ME, I'm just going to make a controller. It's easier. Controller. That guy. 4 fluics. I need 1 more engineering, and then I need some skystone blocks. So that's Kiwi, not skystone. Didn't mean to place that. Should have skystone somewhere. Actually, I don't think I ended up picking any of it up. Because it rolled back right then. I forgot about that. So unfortunate. Because I remember it counted as me mining it, but it didn't let me pick it up. You know? Ugh. John, can you show us a perfect storage system for farm and something else? I mean, how you stored everything on the AE2 system. That storage system is basically going to be exactly like the one that I made for Feed the Beast Skies 2, that video. I built the exact same thing for my All the Mods 10 to the Sky playthrough. So it's a mixture of AE2, but also it's a functional storage wall for anything bulk that I'm going to be getting from it. And then for Feed the Beast Skies 2 specifically, I ended up just using a sophisticated storage chest with one of those big upgrades in it. And I just let the stuff build up in there. Do I go back for the Sky Stone? Well, let's start an engineering thing first. So I've got that. We throw one of those in there with the engineering press, and that's actually all I have to do. Thank you so much. Yeah, no problem. But that video on that storage system is 100% exactly what I would go for. And what I plan on probably going for in this playthrough, assuming PT's okay with it. Because if he's not, he'll just tear it down. You know how PT is. We know how it is. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting very, very close to having a functional AE2 storage system, which I'm very excited about. So I think the only thing I'm really looking for now is Skystone, which I think I'm going to actually have to go back and possibly follow the compass to whatever the next one is just to get it. But I kind of want to do that just so I can go to like whatever the next one is. I can get more Certus quartz. Why is it not? Is there nothing near me? I'm an RTP, guys. I apologize if it causes lag. This time, I'm putting that into consideration into the base design. Very nice. I like that. A functional storage wall, is that what we're talking about? Or a bunch of AE2 drives? Or both? All right. Show me a direction. Pick a direction, any direction. Also, we may change the config for how far the RTP goes, because kind of absurd. Whoa, do you have Zycraft? We do have... Yeah, Zycraft is in the pack, yes. And I've got some crystals, but I don't really know what to do with it or what they do. To answer that part of the question. Both, got it. So, if it just keeps spinning like that, does that mean I'm actually nowhere near a meteor? Yo, what's up, Alex? How's it going? The less drives, the better. Less ticking stuff. Exactly. Yeah, that's why I like the functional storage walls. Plus, it just looks really cool. Like, it's just like, oh, I just got all this stuff. Like, it's that scene from, I do not remember which one of the Thor movies it is. I think it's probably Ragnarok, where the guy who's supposed to be, like, guarding the entrance to Midgard, or not to Midgard, to Asgard.
Says, is this a community playthrough or just you guru?
It's a community playthrough, but not like in the traditional sense where everybody's on my team, where there's like several teams. But it's like that guy where he's just like, this is all my stuff. And he's like so proud of his like just pile of stuff that he had stolen from like Earth. That's exactly why I like functional storage walls. Hopefully that makes sense. Himdall, yeah. Well, okay, but it wasn't him. He's usually the guy that's there, but it's at the point where Loki has like taken over and like exiled him and also exiled like Odin. He crashed again. Crash logs, that one. So what is it? Block attached to entity at invalid block position.
P Crossfire says, yet it's RTP that is killing the server.
It might be, but it doesn't say it's a ticking entity. It's tried to access a block entity before it was created. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to download this. I'll take more of a look at that later. It is starting back up, though. I do like that none of these are, like, game-breaking crash. It's a crash due to being on a server new pack. Hard on computers. It's not hard on computers, but it does seem like it is world generation stuff, so I think it's just that it's a new pack, and we're trying to get it all figured out. Connect back in. I'm going to, just so that I have it, this is just going to be like my log of crashes. I'm just going to send it to you, PT. All right, let's see. There's that. There's that. We're good here. Back to game. All right. We should be good there. Maybe run a pre-gen of X amount of chunks. It's probably a good idea. I really probably should have done that. And I do think it was probably my RTP that caused it. So I don't think I, at this point, had created the extra whatever one I needed, one of these guys. What I do want to do is I want to go back to here. And then on the map, it was just straight north, right? Where was it? No, it's straight. Yeah, ways. I'm just going to run back over to the other meteor I had found, and we're just going to get all of the sky stone I need from there. That way I don't have to mess around with going to find a new one. I do need more Certus quartz. I eventually will be able to get that. I'm not super concerned about it. Especially with the growth accelerators we have, if we get a perfect one, I can set up some automation to break and pick all that stuff up incredibly quickly. Is this somebody's base already? So I'm just going to grab just the basics of what we need to actually get our ME system up and running. Actually, I did some tweaks on performance in the mod pack since it's not my area and lacks polish. Yep. I feel that makes a lot of sense. But I'm not, again, I'm not too worried about it. Been up for 2 hours with like 7 to 10 people on it the whole entire time. I feel like it's inevitable that it's going to have some crashes. Especially considering this is like the first time we're doing any sort of testing stress-wise on the pack. I feel like that is understandable to say the least. All right, so I just need some sky stone. I don't even need a ton of it. Really, I think I just need 4.
but I'm just going to ulti mine and get a stack of it because I can. Then we'll slash home and head back into here. I'm going to put half the stack into there and the other half into here. I'm going to wait for 4 to be smelted. There's a lot of performance mods on CurseForge. How do you choose which ones to implement? That's a good question. Hey, John, what is this mod pack? What's up, Paul? This is actually a mod pack that we developed specifically for my community, for whoever wants to play it. The JohnHall community mod pack. And the idea is for it to be a kitchen sink pack that has less nerfs. That is the goal that we're shooting for here. And there's going to be some really cool creative items that we're going to implement later on. I need 1 pressed silicon. Did I not get any of that? But that's where we're at right now. And it's still very new, very new. I need to grab the silicon press then. And that in there with one of these. Has the first draconic reactor exploded yet? No, it has not. It has not yet. I'm sure we'll get there, but hopefully not for a while. And then 4 flux crystals, which I should still have some of. Good. Love to see it. So then I come into here, we craft that, we make the recipe, we build it, and we place it right there. Should be plugged into power, should have the drives powered, which means we should have this on. Which means I should be able to do this now. I don't really care about most of that. The goal I think we're going to start with is to get anything that's even like relatively important for crafting more drives into here so that I can just craft from here. That's what I would like. I know some of those things are not related to that, but I'm getting all of the resources and stuff in here so that we can pull it out easily and use it for crafting. Okay, most of that's probably fine and okay. Resistive heater we don't need. All right, that's mostly good. Mainly chose the ones that are mainstream to provide good wiki documentation on how it works. That makes sense. Hey, tell you work. I'll let you know. All right, let's do this. This thing's running pretty good. Did we get 1 full? 63 of 63 types. That has 2. So we're getting kind of there, but it's not totally full yet. So, Curtis quartz crystals. Growth accelerators. What's that going to take? Growth accelerator. Why are they not showing up? Oh, it's because I'm searching there, not here. There's a button. I thought there was a button to link it. Growth accelerators. Does not connect to a network. Only works when powered by a wooden crank. I mean, I could just do this, right? Create like 3 wooden cranks. A bunch of sticks. That's not bad. PT, I put all the stuff in the ME system. It is up and running. Or a lot of the stuff. Probably don't need any more of that. Feel free to just dump for now until it fills up, and then we can take a look at working through whatever else we need to at that point. Why do we not have any sticks or wood? Or there it goes. Okay. We got sticks. I need copper, which is going to be in here, which means we're just going to hop in here. I'm going to make 3 of these. As soon as PT's done. 2, 3. And then what else did I need for that? Plank and then cobblestone. So planks, cobblestone. I'm just gonna wait for PT to be done so I don't mess with his crafts. I don't want to do that. All right, well, PT's doing that. Is fire tick on? Probably. Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
I can turn off the fire tick if we want to. I don't mind doing that at all. For now, what I want to do is craft this guy, the cranked growth accelerator. I vote no. Ooh. And then I'm going to set it just on one side of this. And then I should be able to just go through. Oh, I broke it already. Okay. This should just allow us to get the max out of this as fast as possible, though. Which is nice. I mean, that's something. This should be able to get us the next couple... won't be able to grief in the future. Is that not a good thing? I feel like that's a good thing to not be able to grief in the future. But yeah, I mean, we're getting there. Like, we get a couple more crystals, and then we're basically able to finish up the last of those 1K storage cells. And which I think we've got. Yeah, we got a lot. Okay, so now we throw all that in there. We're looking at 1K storage components. It's not searching there. It is searching up top. 1K storage components. Gosh darn it. I hit the mouse button. One. There we go. All right, we got all three of those. Then we make them into cells, which means we're going to need more quartz glass. Which I think that was only enough to make 2. Maybe. Yeah, we just got 2 more. But hey, 2 more is 2 more. We need 1 more quartz glass. How much quartz dust? We got 4 quartz dust, which means we need to send 1 of these through an inscriber. And then we will have the last one. This is good timing. I forget, John, didn't you put out a your best video setup? I have not yet. I have not, and that's because, to be completely honest with you, Big Jim's setup is probably the best you're going to get. And so if I was going to make a video, it would basically just be copying his. Dude, you're springy. Oh my goodness. And there's no point in copying somebody else's video that they've already put out. So if I was going to recommend a video on it, highly recommend going to watch Big Jim's video on that. Because it is really good. I made like 3 of the setups for that in my world. No, I think I made like 5 for different types of ores. You need to sync with the EMI terminal settings, search both at once. Short terminal settings, use EMI. Here EMI search open. Okay, so then if I open this, oh, does it take away the search bar? I have to search down here. Interesting. Sync with EMI. That's what I want to do. So then now if I type in 1K, it searches down there. Perfect. That's what we were looking for. Thank you. I appreciate that. What's the name of the mod pack? If you go to CurseForge and search for JohnHall, all one word, you'll find it. It's just the JohnHall community mod pack. Gotcha. I watched a video on it and thought it was your video. It was probably Big Jim's or it was Bucket Street's, one of those two. I did do it in a couple videos though. I have the setup used. But I have, it's not my video.
Says, those are my AE settings. Laughing face.
That's funny. Okay. So, I mean, with that out of the way, we have a storage system. Is there anything stopping us from getting the builder and getting like a quarry going of some sort? No, not really, right? I mean, like other than like storage, we're probably going to want like a big sophisticated storage chest to put it in first, but... And power. That's a good point too. All right, give me 2 seconds. I will be right back and we can continue that. PT doing some off-camera mining right there. Does it matter if you put crafting patterns in the pattern provider or the molecular assembler? Only one of those can accept patterns. I'm pretty sure only the pattern provider accept patterns. The molecular assembler builds the items, but I don't think you can put patterns into it. PT punched me? Oh, he's gone. I was going to like dramatically turn over to him. Make sure you enrich the builder to save on some power and make it faster. Okay. So glad I'm back. Okay. PT, was that one you? Failed to load a chunk. Yeah, I just failed to load a chunk. All right. No, don't delete. I want to download it. Saving all of these. That's a new one. Yeah, it just straight closed. But just like normal, it's restarting the way it's supposed to. When I go to the patterns in the terminal, it shows me both, lets me put patterns in either one. Don't enrich the builder. We can't afford. I'm not even making a builder yet. You can put one pattern into the assemblers. I didn't know you could do that. But no, in general, I put patterns into the pattern providers. All right, one more to send to PT. Refresh that. Send this one over. And it will craft you a constant supply of the items for the craft. Oh, well, that's interesting. Very cool. No rollback. Phew. Yeah, no, that one was just like, oh, something happened and it closed. All right. So we're saying we need more power. What would we like for more power? Do we do wind generators? Thoughts? Should I spam a whole bunch of these? We have just like windmills for days. Thoughts? I think it'd be fun. Okay, so you're gonna do the power part? And then I'll just get all of our stuff into the ME system real quick. Whee! There we go. Bet. Capacitors. And then I'm just going to tear down all these chests too. Just need more coal. Hey, I can do that. I can assist. I don't have any on me, but here shortly I can get some. I may have to make a couple more pickaxes. I don't have any of those at the moment. Go to layer 45. Okay. I just need... I'm gonna make some pickaxes real quick. Don't mind me. Okay. Toodaloo. Come off! Infinite water. Nice. Okay, I have the advanced or extended molecular assemblers, and it shows me more than one slot for those. Got you. Okay, that makes sense. On the system. Oh, even better. It's like a storage bus thrown onto it. That's excellent. All right, now I'm trying to make the pattern that puts together completed processors. I was looking at online. It says don't put redstone into the pattern. You should provide that to the inscriber separately. I do the circuit slicer and the crystal assemblers for that. It's a lot better. It makes it a lot easier. I make just enough to get those things. And then once you have the circuit slicer and crystal assembler, it's super, super easy to just go for it. And it'll make it all pretty quickly. And you provide it blocks instead of single items as well. I don't know if that's how you're going about it, but that is how I do it and would recommend doing it as well. It makes your life a lot easier. And again, that's the circuit slicer and the crystal assembler.
or the two devices you're using for that. Circuit Slicer makes all of the pressed patterns, and the Crystal Assembler assembles all of the things for you so that you don't have to. Oh, that's the only thing. If I ulti-mine all of this, I'm going to need so much. I might need to create something just to make food, because I am almost out now. You said 45 and not negative 45? Well, it's a shame I wasn't paying attention. Yes. Food? Thank you. Very kind. All right, I'm going to run back down to 45 this time. And then we're going to cut across and we're going to get some coal. And it should be in pretty big chunks too. Y level 45. Break that. Break this. Coal and iron. Okay. I can get both. Both of those should be pretty easy to find and gather. Grab a little copper just because it's in the way. And then small tunnel. Have you ever tried ulti-mine a small tunnel, but it was on the wrong side of a block, so it made a deep hole? And then actually, I've done that more times than I care to admit. Yeah, where you were looking at the top of the block on accident and it made a hole straight down. Definitely done that before. Yep. It is sad. Any talk about modular bees? I spent probably an hour and a half yesterday messing around with it. And here's the thing. It's fast. It's really fast. The problem is it also is incredibly lag inducing. What am I doing here? I don't want that. I want this and I want that in the small tunnel and there. Yeah, I did that a few times. Yeah, it's funny. No, because it works really well. And like I was testing it out yesterday, it effectively is as fast as you 256x time wanding it, like a beehive. That's how fast it produces combs, which is crazy. And so if you combine that with the Omega upgrades in it, you're making a lot of stuff really quickly, which is awesome. Again, the problem is it absolutely destroyed the TPS on the server when we were testing it. Like really bad. But it is cool. And so like maybe it works more effectively on a single player world. I don't know. But it was certainly rough for us testing. But I love the concept of it. And I mentioned that several times yesterday, that I like that we're adding and progressing and trying new cool things that are not just like the same old, right? We're not just making more bees to add on top. Like we are actually changing how the bees work.
Promise I'm still here, Dad. LOL.
Oh, well, hello. I'm glad you're still here. Should be shapeless. Oh, it is all of that. Okay. EV. All right. Climb back up real quick. I have found you quite a bit of coal PT, but I have found a remarkable lack of iron. I think that was the first set of iron that I found. Five blocks there. Thought I'd already done the top of this, but maybe not. It is what it is, yeah. What are you gonna do? I can't even play Minecraft without Ultimate now. It feels so... I agree. There are so many things about modded Minecraft that are just so nice that it makes it so hard to play normal vanilla Minecraft again. Or even some mod packs that don't have some of those quality of life updates in. It's just difficult. To the point, like, when I played Valhasia 6 last, which was my last, like, non-streamed playthrough I did of something, I literally added
FTB, whatever, so that we could have set home, RTP, Ultimine, all of that stuff, because it was just not going to happen without it. Slash home. I'm going to reset my home to in here because this is where we're doing our stuff anyways.
Stars says, if a mod pack doesn't have it, I have to add it, haha.
Exactly. I mean, that is the way it is. I want this back so that I can still eat. And then I need to take what little iron we have and throw it in there. And then we do have coal. I got you 490 coal. I feel like I did okay. The problem is I feel like I'm burning through more iron than I'm making. If that makes sense. Like, I feel like I am using more iron to mine than I am bringing back. Which is unfortunate. I'm skeptical of moving my server to 4.12 then. Maybe we just say screw it and go for gold. I mean, it doesn't hurt to do it. And it wasn't like inherently bad, right? But it just was like at its peak, it was a little bit unfortunate. Yo, Falling Stars, what are you doing, dude? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Thank you. Okay, so in that case, since we're going for luck, we're going to make a couple more of these. And we're going to try... Actually, I could make a couple diamond ones, too. We're going to try to see if we can get enough iron and coal from this to make up for it. So, iron-wise, we use 9 iron. So, we just got to bring back at least 9, and we're good, right? Did you use observable to see? No, we didn't use observable for that. We probably should have. That's a good point. I think I went down too far. This is 35. Go back up to 45. We're going to mine them blocks. We're going to get them. And we're going to go the other way this time, though. And small tunnel. Straight through. Here we go. Why is my mouse not scrolling? Why is it not letting me scroll? Because I need to eat? Oh, it's because the server's lagged to the moon. Oh, hey! Got back up. Shapeless. Alright, there we go. We got coal. We got up a lot of coal. I'm going to look around at what we're mining just to make sure there's no iron. Because again, the goal here is to come back with as much iron as we took. We took 9. So I'd like to come back with at least 9. At least. Ooh, that was so much coal. You gotta give them credit. The veins of coal in the mining dimension are gigantic. I love it. Did you add the builder to this pack? I'm using mine at the POW mod and it's OP. Yes, the one from RF Tools. The RF Tools builder is in the pack. And we will be using it as soon as we have power. PT is working on setting us up an extreme reactor so that we can have power to power everything. And we're back to lagging again. I'll wait for it to come back up. Yeah, that's the thing. It's awesome. Gotta wait. Or we could just keep... Oh, there we go. There only checks current stuff that's ticking, so choose for RTP checking. No. He's talking about for the... So the modular B stuff I was working on yesterday on the Aldermons 10 server. It was lagging the server quite a bit, and we were checking on whether or not that was actually the cause of it, is what he was asking. Which we didn't check observable. What we did see was that before it wasn't lagging, and then once we started running the beehive hard, it did start lagging. So highly likely that it was that, but not confirmed. But what I do want to do, I do want to make a video on. It'll probably be one of my next 3. I think the next 2 are already locked in. But the one right after that, I think, might be that. Shapeless. PT, how much coal do you need? Like, am I getting too much? How much are we actually going to need for this thing? 'Cause I'm getting quite a bit. Coal for days, don't move. Small tunnel. And then back to shapeless. Yeah, because we are getting a lot. At least I feel like it's a lot. At least 10 stacks. We have definitely that. I've got almost 6 on me right now. And I put 500 into the system. So we should be pretty close to whatever that number is. Shapeless. But just for good measure, I'll make sure we get enough. The problem is I'm not getting any iron, like at all. Go ahead and mine that. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. There's got to be a better Y level for iron then, right? Go ahead and grab what I can see here. Now we're only missing iron. Yep. Hey, there's a little bit at the very end. No, that's gold. How is there gold but not iron? We do have coal for days. You are so right about that. Okay, again, I need to reset home. 16.
Alessium says, go to Y for good chance at iron veins.
Y12 is what he said. So I'm gonna give that a shot. Yeah, we got over 1,000 coal in there. So hopefully that should be enough. So Elysium said 12, PT said 16, so we split the difference, we go 14, right?
Falling Past Stars says, do you know how to unsocket armor? I can't remember for the life of me, lol.
There's a sigil, unsocket, to take the gems out, right? There's a sigil of gem removal or something. I don't know if we've got that in here. Let me... Second. Sigil of withdraw. Sigil of withdraw. That one. Which you could add a TTS style origin to the normal world. I agree. That's the one you're looking for. It will pull all of the gems off, just so you know. So you will have to add all of them back into. They also all are destroyed.
Alessium says, is Tay best, but standing on means you are mining and seeing, in levels.
That's fair. Oh, PT's just feeding me. He's like, go, my little mining gremlin. And that's what I'm doing. I'm not getting any more coal. We're leaving coal. Just so you know. Here we go. Shapeless. Grab that. And I guess we can grab copper. Don't really care. But it's there, so whatever. Still a lot more coal down here, and I would have expect back in the day we used to call it mining turtles. I've used mining turtles, okay? There was some, I think it was maybe Cryptex that was saying he'd never used anything from CC Computer Craft. Dude, mining turtles used to be my thing. I would get those set up on every single server. The only problem was chunk loading stuff. Like if you left the chunk, they would unload. And so I would AFK with my mining turtle until it just made a huge hole in the ground. And inevitably, I would just always do it at my base and just make a big moat around my base. But yeah, no, they were awesome. Some more iron. I told myself I wasn't getting any more coal, and yet here we are. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. All right, so here we go. We're gonna break dimensional shards too for sure. I don't want that. I want small tunnel. In about 4 years, we're gonna get through all of this. Maybe. Maybe it'll take longer than that. Oh. Gotta love gravel. I probably should have just placed a torch down or something to break it all. Alright. This guy here, shapeless. Grab that iron. There's a lot more iron down here. Perfect. Keep on keeping on. How much iron do we need, PT? Like a lot? Some? Is it enough where we should probably start looking at making gears for it? 10 stacks. Gross. That is a lot. That is a lot more than I have. Shapeless. And then back to small tunnel. All right, shapeless again.
Falling past stars says, all the iron for Hall.
We're getting there. I mean, we are getting a lot. We did get a first stack. We've got more than a stack now. So it's got to be worth something. And we are getting closer to getting more. Every time I run down these halls and there's no iron, it's kind of depressing though. How much is that? Stack and a half-ish. And then small tunnel. Why didn't coal blocks break with that? It seems weird. Shapeless. Where's your magnet? I do need a magnet. I know. I've thought about that like 3 or 4 times, but I knew if I opened my mouth and said it, that one of you guys was going to like literally bully me into doing it until I did it. And so I wasn't going to say anything until one of y'all did. But I do recognize the fact that I need one.
Just set up a few easy villager iron farm blocks and let them run.
That's fair. Small tunnel. Plus, when we do that, we get it already smelted, right? Because use the Ender IO Enchanter for Fortune 3. That would make things go a lot faster, too. Who RTP'd? Oh no, we're back. We're back, we're good. Theoretically, for now. Shapeless. I am out of space. I got 2 full stacks. He lives. Okay. I'm starting to agree with Elysium. I think maybe we do an automated way to do this. Because to be honest, it's kind of just boogieing a little bit too slow for my vibes. If that makes any sense at all. I feel like I should be getting iron faster than I am, but there is like extreme lack of it. And so maybe automation is the way to go. But I kind of wanted to just finish out these pickaxes that I had. It's just taking a lot longer than I expected it would. Jeez, I haven't seen iron in days. Silk Touch, better than Fortune, since Spec has integrated process blocks into more raw ore chunks than Fortune gives. That is a very good point. And I think there are some easier ways to get Silk Touch, right? Yeah, what's up, Destined Rage? How's it going? How are you? We'll be in the future ATM 11. Gotcha. Very cool. Oh, hey, there's some diamonds. Cool. I feel like it's a little high up for diamonds now. Got a little more iron there. We went so... You're here to break things unintentionally. Nice. I feel like we've all done that. Okay, so I was thinking about it the other day. You know how like some of the bigger Minecraft streamers get like their own special blocks in some of like all the mods packs? That would be so cool. But I was thinking about it and realized I probably won't get to do that because a lot of my videos are about broken things. Easy way to get silk is just enchanting and exchanging gadgets, since that's the only... Oh, you can only get silk touch on that. That makes sense. And then you just strip it off. That makes a lot of sense. But yeah, I doubt I would ever get invited to it, to have a block in game, purely because I probably don't make the videos that they would want me to make to actually do that. But that's okay. But I was thinking about that the other day, and I thought it was pretty funny. And honestly, I think I'm kind of okay with that. Like, I would rather make the videos I want to make than have somebody else tell me what I can or can't do. But whatever. It can do it on a near update. Oh, like have one in here? That would be sick. That would be really cool. Okay. I have 3 stacks of iron. I'm just going to start it all going. I do think I'm going to need to put some coal in the furnaces. Get the iron all smelted. Get that in there. Get that in there. They give a JohnHall pick that only has 1 durability as a quest reward.
Says, ATM devs would make a JohnHall block in the next pack, then remove it in patch. Since they like to remove or nerf all the broken stuff that you...
That's true. That would actually be so funny if they did, like, make something that's like so incredibly broken, but then just like doesn't actually function at all. That would be hysterical. Oh, nice. Very cool. So now we can actually get that. I said we add a new metal called all the Johnnium. That would be really funny too. What's the most difference between this mod pack and all the mods 10? Probably resource generation right now, because we're trying to balance resource generation. Some of the cool updates that we have versus all the mods 10 is that we have item cells for AE2 that do not have type restrictions. So if you wanted to make those, you could. I don't know. There's also just some other cool ones. And NBT data works. Yeah, exactly. Autocrafting with Draconic Evolution works too. But yeah. I'd love a video on Create. Can't seem to get into that mod for the life of me. Here's the problem. I can't either. I don't know why. I just can't get into Create. I don't love it. I just don't. And again, I don't know why I don't. I just can't. I just don't like it. It's not like I dislike it. It's literally the only thing I've done so far in this server. That's funny. I just can't get into it as much as like I feel like I should to like really understand it. If you want to learn more about Create, go watch Chosen as a series right now. It's vanilla with Create being the only mod. I have seen that.
You start making videos on Create is the moment I vanish to never to be seen.
That's funny. But no, I Create's not my thing. There's a lot of things that could be my thing, but Create's not one of them. Unfortunately. I know just enough about Create to create precision mechanisms in a very inefficient way.
To learn Create, just play the Create Above and Beyond pack, which was made by the Create devs.
Nice, yeah. There you go. I don't think that'll be me though. All right, so this is 15. Gonna come out to here. Small tunnel it. And we go. Wait, I was gonna do this automated. Yeah, nope, we're not doing it. Slash home. We were gonna automate this. 100%, we're gonna automate this. Alternatively, I'm happy to know that I'm not the only one who is lacking in that way. Yeah. No, I just don't enjoy it, and I don't know why I don't enjoy it. I can't put my finger on exactly what I just don't. It does nothing for me. I love A2 automation, all of that. Too much multi-block, too complicated. Yeah, something like that. Create is cool. You can use lava and in a case fan, a water wheel for easy bulk smelting, which is useful, and all the mods tend to the sky. Nice. Start making the builder. Okay.
Ryan says, is your community pack a streamlined version of ATM/ITMs?
It's a less nerfed version of a kitchen sink pack like Feed the Beast Evolution or ATM 10. It's very similar to that, yeah.
Alex Best says, rest home, hurry, do it.
We will get more. I'm going to make this builder real quick, though. So, I have a bunch of clay balls. I'm going to throw those in there real quick, get some bricks going. I think I needed 4 bricks, which means I'll need 16 of those. We should have those. I don't know if we've got an ender pearl yet. And then gold nuggets is really easy. And then I can get the blue dye really easy as well. Is there a recipe for an ender pearl? Fragments. And then hostile neural networks. But that is it. PT, I don't know if you want to worry about getting an ender pearl if you want me to, but that is going to be the only thing we are missing for the builder. Throw that all in there.
Says, JHCEU main idea is to make an EE4 with a mix of what ATM limits you.
Yeah. Okay, so if I was going to automate iron, how would I do that? Probably a Geor. But then I got to get into productive metalworks, and that just sounds awful. Hold up. Oh, no way. Is he gonna... You don't happen to have... What a saint. Oh my goodness. What a guy. What a guy. Ah. You had one to spare.
CB says...
What a dude.
Says, hello, John. How is it going?
Hello. It's going really good. We're having fun. We're hanging out. And we're making really good progress for a day one. I like how you typed in CB says so that it said CB says. CB says. Hello, John. How's it going? That was funny. The race to the quarry. Yeah. That's basically what's going on here. Got 3 out of 4 blocks. Oh, you found a Silk Touch book. Even better. Awesome. And an ender chest. Lovely. Let me see. Were there any other suggestions that people have thrown in here yet? No, not yet. General. Perfect. Oh, that's unfortunate, Torts. And I just saw your message about not being able to open any pack anymore. That's That's not fun at all. All right. Oh, we got everything but that middle block. What's the middle block? Machine frame. Oh, we got that. I have it. I shall bestow upon you the builder. You've been exploring now for 3 hours. It's really fun. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Ortec is not currently in the pack. I think we said like 14 or 16, somewhere in there. Oh, thank you. At home. Ortec will not be in the pack? Okay, may I ask why? Because I actually kind of like Ortec. Maybe PT doesn't like it, but I think it's really cool. I feel like it does like what Create tries to do, but like a lot better. Oh. Guess who forgot the Apotheosis Tower is trapped? Forgive me for being stupid, but what is E2E pack? I never heard of E2E either. I don't know what that is. Just Other Things is in the pack, I believe. I'm like almost positive. Yeah, Just Other Things is in the pack. Enigmatica 2 Expert. Okay. All right, so we got the builder. Okay, we're building the extreme reactor. Very nice, very nice. PT, what can I be doing? What can I get? What do you need? 87 iron in there. 114 iron. Is there any end goal quest? There will be. It's just not made yet. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done on the pack. It's still very early development. Shapeless quarry card. Okay, so quarry card. Shape card, quarry, clearing fortune. Fortune. Am I crazy? What am I doing here? I need this thing, right? Shape card, quarry. This is what I'm making? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that. So we need a bunch more bricks. I'm just going to keep the bricks going. Keep them cooking. That one's going. Graphite bars. That one's open. Does this work in there? It does not. John, you need to start mechanism because we know you love it. Hey, we've gotten some mechanism. I've done a little bit of mechanism. Not a lot of it. Just enough to get some basic power. Clearing fortune quarry. Okay.
P Crossfire says, clearing fortune quarry.
I can do that. I need a gas here. That one might take us a second. But I've got the diamond shovel for it. Clearing fortune quarry. That guy. Shape card. Clearing fortune quarry. So the only thing I'm missing for that is a gas tier now. I don't know how I'm gonna get a gas tier. Unless there's some special way to get it. Yeah, I know. House one loot, tower potion. Which tower potions loot? Go get it. Dude, if Big Jim stepped in again and just happened to have a gas tier, that would be crazy. Make some content. All right, we're gonna go get it. But I'm not going without a bow and some arrows. I don't want a crossbow. I want a normal bow. Thank you. Thank you. We'll grab that guy. We're gonna grab some arrows.
hopefully we've got enough where I can do some. 12 arrows is maybe not going to kill a gas, but maybe gets close. Let's see. I need some lapis in here, but I can get a power 1. Power 1's not bad. That ought to do something for me. Yeah, what's good? Oh, so I put the other one on because it was affixed, and I just forgot to take it off. All right, power 1. And throw that back in there. I've got some food. I've got some stuff on. What's the worst going to happen is we die. Won't be the end of the world, right? Okay. Gonna go get ourselves gassed here. John, will we be using FTP Quest as well to make the quest line? Yes, we will be. We will be using that. Unless anybody who wants to be a quest dev and help out with that in any way has other suggestions or ideas. I didn't bring any building blocks, not a single building block. To the nether. What am I doing? Because I am all down for suggestions. There's a lot of stuff I don't know and I'm not an expert on in any way. Mostly all of that. So I am all for taking other people's suggestions on that. Okay. Looks like there is a bastion that way. But maybe getting on top of the bastion would be like the best way to kill the wither. I didn't even bring a pickaxe. What am I just not gonna have to mine it all? What am I thinking? Or am I? That's the question, you know? Where's your iron jetpack? There are no jetpacks. Oh, there's a mechanism jetpack. Bastion does equal templates. You're right. So we could do that. We could do that. But I'm going to want a pickaxe for that. Grab this. And then we just slash back again. And hope this is enough to get me through it all. Probably won't be. But you never know. It might be. Definitely gonna ulti mine that. Shapeless. Small tunnel, straight through. Hello, little guy. How you doing? I'm gonna save the bow specifically for the ghast once I find one. And until I get to that point, I'm just gonna use my sword to kill all the mobs. All right, so now go 2 this way. Straight line. Straight line. There goes my pick. I have to get to here and slash home. And waste more iron real quick. Yay. Oh, what was that? Unbreaking 2, even better. Now slash back. Perfect. I'm a writer. Would be happy to help with writing out quest. Hey, that sounds great, man. I would love any help that we could get on that front. That would be awesome. So we're here, which is kind of okay. I kind of would have preferred to not be here. How far down are we looking? Ooh, pretty far down. Pretty far down. All right, so what I usually do is dig all the way down to the bottom on one side so that I can see where I'm going. And then always have splash home ready. And then also hope that I don't drop down next to some piglin brutes, because that would be unfortunate. Okay, all right. I can hear him down there. The question is, how am I getting to the middle? Preferably, how am I getting to the middle without dying? That's really what we're looking for here, you know? Like, I could build out. Oh, he sees me. They see me. That's for sure. Okay. Wrap around a little bit. Yeah. Problem is, I know if I go down there, I'm gonna die. Mod beehive with 5 max bees, 8 overclockers with a netherlight. Electro load is clearing 3.5 stacks of combs every second and a half. Seems to not have an issue with the multipack. Awesome. Hey, if it doesn't, that's great. Comb blocks, 4 omega upgrades. That's awesome, dude. That's exactly what we are getting. It works really quickly. And observables not having an issue, that's even better. I'll have to check into looking at the causes of lag that we had, and if it was actually that. But that's basically the setup that I was going for. PT, I am in a precarious spot right now. I don't know if that's exactly the best. But Merry Christmas. Welcome to the party. Oh. Gosh darn it. All right, who was it this time? Who was it? It is restarting. It does. I love that it restarts every time. That's an awesome feature. I would love if it didn't crash. Back to server list. The nice thing is it usually takes just about as long for me to hit the download button, drag and drop this into Discord and send it, as it does for the whole server to start up. So it's got to be worth something, right? So it wasn't just me. No, it was not. Probably the TPA did. Who TPA'd? Well, I crashed before you. Was just crafting a barrel. Yeah, it probably was not that. There we go. We're back. I don't know where it's going to put me, though. It will be interesting to see how far back it rolls back and where it locates me. Oh, okay, so it's just back to here. That's not bad. I can live with that. PT! Brother! Jeez! My guy! Do you the hoppers? I don't have any hoppers. No. I have exactly 0 hoppers. Okay, I am considering that one guy is the only thing that's keeping me from dropping down onto that level. Getting shot at is inevitable here. Oh my gosh. Where did Batman come from? I don't want to die. Give me a second. Where did that guy come from? Holy smokes. He came out of absolutely nowhere. See, the thing is, I can't tower down from the middle. I wanted to tower down on the walls. PT, are you in a spot where I could TP to you? Dude, freaking Batman jumped off the roof and slammed me off my little bridge. Oh my goodness. Is that the content you wanted? Okay. TPA. Nope, that wasn't it. It was close. Okay. Oh, I need to eat food still. That was wild. That was absolutely wild. I mean, that guy was flying. My slashback went to spawn for some reason. Oops. Okay, well, in that case, I'm just going to jump through. It wasn't that far away, and I literally built all the way there. I know my slash back right now is going to spawn me back into the, oh, whatever. The lava pool that's right there, and I'm not super interested in that. That sounds awful. So instead, I'm gonna shimmy around this whole thing and get right back to where we were. Whoa. Little rebound there. Rubber banding. Now, I can't forget that the actual reason why I came here is to get a gas. I do need to remember that. I'd like for you to come over here, please, so that I can steal your arrows. Gracias. Well, they're now all floating in the air. Hootaloo, all of you. There we go. I do need to get the gas, so I need to not forget that. Hopefully these guys below don't see me. They don't. Okay. The problem is that one piglin brute's still right there. I think I could jump down and knock him off. You guys think I can knock him off? Surely, right? This is the lineup for it, right? Yeah. We're good. I'm gonna eat. Because it's just this one. I think it's just this one. And I just need one good hit on him. I think I just need one good hit. Thank you. Okay, he's down. He's in the lava. Problem is I don't have enough food. So here's what we're gonna do. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing. We're just going for it. The problem is I ran out of food. So I'm gonna grab a little bit extra food real quick. and heal back up. And then we're going right back in. Yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Leroy! I do that a lot. Yo, Smokey, welcome in. It will let me insert the recipes into an autocrafter for automation. Any idea why?
Stars says,
I'm not
it
sure.
Won't let me insert the recipes in the autocrafter for automation.
That sounds
Any
odd.
idea why?
So recipes into the autocrafter. Which autocrafter are you using? Like, are you putting them into like the big white 7x7? Are you using pattern providers? Which ones are you trying to put the recipes into? Okay, we're Leroy Jenkins here, right? Oh, they all mad at me. How many are down here? Oh, there's just 2. Okay, don't be doing that. I got enough difficulty without you making this worse. All right? If I could get the brutes to one side. Oh, they're coming for me. I had the armada after me. I don't know if y'all saw that or not, but they were on their way. Okay. I mean, I could probably just drop down. I saw 2 piglin brutes. One of them's here. Oh, you know what we could do? Hold up. Real quick, we're gonna turn that back on. That's not where I wanted to place that. Okay. Theoretically, I should be able to just hit them now, right? Depending on where they are. Oh, they're too far below me. Oh, and those guys are probably gonna get to me too. Maybe. Okay, okay. Just chill. They won't see me. They won't see me. They don't see me. He doesn't see me. Hey, how would he see me? He's in the lava now. Okay, we're good. Eat, 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 slash home. Get in the water, get in the water, get in the water, get in the water, get in the water. Is the World Ascent mod on this? The one that changes drop rates to rad? Yes, it is. It is on this. There's Apotheosis is that mod. That's what you're looking for. And yes, it is in this pack. That was close. We got that one a little bit close there. Also, if I spawn back in, I'm going to be in the lava. Or if I slash back, I'll be in I could just take a couple golden apples with. The problem is I just need to do more damage. That's really it. Reaper 1. What does Reaper do? I think it's just souls, right? Do we have any bookshelves? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Book. Oh, we got a lot of books. We can make a lot of bookshelves. Yeah, I got that. Give me some sort of decent enchant where I can do some damage. That's all I'm looking for. Not asking for too much. 15 is max, right? Other than obviously the Apothec enchanting stuff. Blanks. Where the books at? Books. Perfect. Check the chest with books. Oh, there's a lot of them. Jeez. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna put these down, but yep, that's a lot. 4 more. 1, 2. I know that doesn't do anything, but I'm putting it there. Sharpness. We're gonna take that. I don't know. I'd probably get a diamond sword then. You have some unbreaking for it? I mean, I can make a sharpness 5 too. Get some looting on it. We're just gonna make a nice sword. Probably could get looting 3 as well. Yeah, okay, so I just need an anvil now. Which I think we have 2 in this house. Yeah. Okay. Sharpness 5. Looting 3. Combine the 2 with unbreaking. We head back. We eat some food. We make a diamond sword. Yeah, we're going to make the diamond sword. Yep. I wouldn't put that on an iron. Do we have... So unfortunate. All right, well, I guess who's going mining? This guy. Because I need 1 more diamond. Time for general conference later on another stream. Sounds good. Bye, Alex. Have you gotten any Apotheosis armor yet? This stuff seems really good. Help me out more health early game. Yes, I've gotten some. Nothing crazy, though. I haven't gotten really any good stuff yet. I'm here. My hero. All right, we got a diamond sword. Then we come back in here. I'm gonna eat an apple real quick. We will eat a golden apple though. A remarkable amount of time to eat an apple. Like, truly remarkable. What are the odds it catches up? You think it catches up? I think it catches up eventually. It has to. It hasn't crashed yet. We can join the server. Yes, you can. Anybody can join the server. What are we thinking here? We think it's the apple? Could be the apple. Maybe the apple's bugged, right? Surely it's not the server. Why would it be the server? There it goes. Oh. Make dinner. See you later. Bye, PT. It's good to see you, dude. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted this. And then we wanted that and this. And now we got ourselves a pretty decent sword. Okay, so now, golden apple. But I think I'm in the lava. I'm pretty sure I'm in the lava. And I'd really like to not be in the lava. Unless I had like some sort of fire resistance or something. And honestly, I just need the gas tier. That's all I really need. Oh, where's the IP? The apple eating contest, yeah. The IP is in Discord. If you do exclamation point Discord, go join the Discord. Make sure you do the whole onboarding thing. And then under the server info channel in Discord, you'll find all of the IPs for the servers that I have up and running. One for all the mods 10, all the mods 10 to the sky, and one for this mod pack. Okay. We made it here. I think I basically just jumped down everything last time, right? Just said YOLO and yeeted myself. We might be doing that again here. Eat that guy real quick. Jump.
Falling Past Stars says, I'm using the Ars Crafter.
Nice.
When I try to put in the stuff for energizing, it won't accept it.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever used an Ars Crafter before. So I really don't know, and I'm sorry. Okay, here's what I need. I need to cover some blocks up real quick. Kill a couple guys. I need to really be quick about this. Is that all of them? That's all of them. Grab this, go here. Pick those up. Splash home. We got that. We got that. What I do know is there is a very easy way to automate energizing stuff for Powa, right? If you use the pattern provider. I showed how to do that in a video. What is it? I think it's the beginner autocrafting video for all the mods 10. I think I showed how to do it in that. All right, let's see what we got. We got a couple smithing templates, a fortunate diamond helmet. Throw that on. Smite 5 diamond sword, elusive diamond sword of the sun. Awesome. Mana regen. Ooh, bunny hoppers. I love me some bunny hoppers. I do need to research them and get them started. But this is supposed to be a bunny, right? Okay, 1 foot, 1 foot. That connects together here, and then 2 ears. Oh, and a tail. That checks out. Yeah, just don't push items in the pattern. Just set setting in the yeah. So you have to set blocking mode. That's what you're talking about. And that's important. That is a very important step there. But if you get that, ooh, yo. I mean, we got pretty good for like a first time. Not even re-rolling it or anything. Oh, and we got a netherite ingot. We kind of cooked there. Feel like I should get like a full set of diamond stuff for PT when he comes back. Or we just dump all this stuff into here. Ooh, a stack of spectral arrows. Sure. I'll take it. Armor, toughness. Is that better than what I have on? +3 armor, +2 armor, toughness. It's about the same. So we throw that back. We're going to keep the pickaxe on me. I don't need that sword. Take that one. 7 damage, 10 damage. This one can go back. Keep the golden apples. Toss the gold. Top that. And I think we're okay. So, did we have bow enchants in here? Flame. We got flame. Unbreaking 3 would be a nice one to have on a bow. Mending as well. Sweeping edge protection 4. Looting is good. Looting would be really good on shooting down a ghast. So I'm going to try get looting 3, unbreaking 3, mending onto this. It didn't give me looting. That's unfortunate. Is looting sword only? Does it not go in a bow? That's probably basic Minecraft, isn't it? I bet it is. I bet it is, and I was just being dumb. So now we need the ghast. Ooh. Nice bunny hoppers. So this is our reactor. There's our builder. Only sword. Man. Imagine being dumb like me. So we go back to the nether. That's what we're doing. I need a ghast. I got everything out of the bastion. We're good there. All I need to do now is actually find a ghast. Get a ghast here. And I can jump far now. No, you need to hold the sword with looting and offhand, and it applies it to the bow kills. Bingo. Okay. I can do that. So now the problem is going to be lacking flight. How on earth am I going to find myself a ghast? You know? That's the issue I'm having currently. And I don't know the answer to that. I really don't. Usually ghasts are really easy to find. You just fly around and they're there, right? Actually, the looting sword goes in the main hand and the bow, and the offhand inherits the bows. And okay, that makes sense. We're doing this. And then holding the sword here. Y'all got any genius ideas for how I'm gonna find myself a ghast? What is you? What? Whoa. I don't want to lose that arrow. Or do I just wait and come back with an ability to fly? Cursed Earth on Soul Sand Valley, maybe? That's not a bad idea. Still's going to require quite a bit of travel, I think. Yeah, it's just a lava pool. I don't want to RTP, but I don't want to break the server again. Like, I want to find a different area to go to. But I don't want to be the reason everybody gets kicked off again. I think we can make that jump, right? Yeah, I mean, if we don't, the results are dastardly. Disaster. Just cut through here. I think I'm just going to work my way around here. See if I see anything out here. All right, 3 shots on that guy and he's gone. So I'm assuming it's going to be close to the same for a ghast, maybe? Hopefully, possibly, perchance. I don't know. Guys, I don't know if you can tell. I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is I was given a task. I am in charge of making that card for the builder. Fortune one. And I'm trying to take that seriously. Oh, hello there. I think he might... Oh, no, he's not going to get me. Oh, did he dodge? Oh, no, he died. I'm going to say... Whoa, he was really tanking that. Okay. Honestly, the fire is not really hurting me that much. It's just getting annoying. If y'all, at any point, see ghast on the map, tell me. Because I'll be honest, I'm not focused as much on the map as I probably should be. I don't know what that is, but I kind of want to go check it out. It looks cool. I don't have any building blocks. Okay, I think I can just jump to it, right? Yeah. Alright, what's up here? Oh, there's a spawner. What was a spawner? I don't really need that. I don't know what that's for. I'll take the gold, but that's about it. That was not a lot. I will say that's probably a big enough flat area down there where I should theoretically be able to get a gas to spawn, right? I'm just trying to get to an area where if a gas were to spawn near me, I would actually be able to do something about it. And the loot wouldn't just fall directly into, like, I don't know, the void or whatever, into lava. Getting to that point is probably easier said than done, though. If I do a bunny hop or jump, does it automatically cancel my... I hear him. Does it cancel my fall damage? Oh, baby. Where's my... Oh, it's in my offhand. Hold up. Yeah. Yeah, aggroed. Aggroed, come here. You can see me surely. Okay, good. Closer. Closer. I'm fine with that. So his stuff should have dropped down there somewhere, right? Dude, come on, put out the fire. Thank you. Yeah, I can see the XP where it would have fallen right there. So now I just have to hope that he dropped one. Hey man, your ATM Tim videos have been super helpful. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you to say. Well, the only problem here, I don't like the piglins, or the pigs down here. Yeah, baby, we got it. Boom. Look at us. Look at us. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? We got in there. We got the thing we needed. We got out. Okay. Shape. So I've got that one. I need the fortune quarry, right? Clearing fortune. Which one did he say? This one? Is this the one I need? Which I think I make from this first, right? What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing a diamond. Don't I have a diamond? Let's take all the diamonds. Clearing fortune. Okay, we got that. Is clearing fortune the one I need? Just, are we all on the same point? King Wolf, yo, what's up? How's it going? How are you? Go up to the nether root, make spawning platform above soul sand bella and let gas spawn. That's fair. We got one though. We got our gas tier. We did that part. Is it the... I'm almost positive he said he wanted the clearing fortune quarry. This one. Is that correct? Because if it's not and I make it, I don't know if you can go back. Fortune quarry. Clearing quarry. You can go back either way. Doesn't matter. All right. I think this was the one he said he wanted. Yes. Okay. It's there. We made it. We did it. Go us. So I'm going to wait until he gets that done. I've got the clearing fortune card done. It is time for my daughter to wake up from her nap. So I think I'm going to have to call the stream there. But man, what a fun day. What a fun day. I'm good, man. It's a new pack for our server. Yes, it is. And the server is in the Discord. We've got all that there. We're doing a week-long building challenge based off the pack. There will probably be updates to the pack this week. I'm hoping, I'm really trying to sit down and actually learn how to do quests so that I can build them for the server. That would be the goal. Or for the pack, right? But the more we break the server, the better pack will be. Exactly. What a great point. I'm going to have to call it there. I need to go get my daughter up from her nap. But I appreciate every single one of y'all for being here. What a great stream. I enjoyed this a lot. And I hope you guys all have a fantastic rest of your Saturday. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Bye.